everyone, this is Let It Roll. I'm your host, Dre Savito, sitting with some friends who like to play Dungeons & Dragons. Let's have some fun, shall we? And hello everyone, I'm your host, Dre Savito, and welcome to episode 6 of our starter set campaign. I'm joined today with Dave Castillo.
Jasper, still the leader.
Johnny Rose.
Goes in the goblin leader.
Right on. Tate Oswalt.
Ren the religious leader.
And Ray Castillo.
Mezziah, whose weave has been snatched.
Let's start with a little bit of a recap, shall we? Last session, the group took a bit of a downtime as the city was now saved. Some were nursing hangovers while others were trying to understand dreams. Ren and Jasper buried 2 bodies while Gozin and Mezziah laid to rest a father. After resupplying and chatting with Sildar, the group decided the best option was to find a druid who knows the lands and possibly find this Cragmaw castle. They could look for a goblin, but that was never a guaranteed for sure shot of where that castle might be. The troop decided to go through the hills and beeline it straight to Thundertree instead of taking the roads, shimming the travel from 4 days down to 2. On the second day, they come across a battle with the goblin group. Gozin fails to gain a goblin tribe of his own, and we end the session with Mezziah having a beautiful dream, a mixture of past recitals and a subconscious emotion jumping in with the sight of Ren Moonweaver in her audience. And she is abruptly woken up, being dragged away from her camp, 2 burly, hairy arms around her, and her mouth muffled. Mezziah, I need you to roll me initiative, please.
Oh my god, okay. Using all the dice that rolled a 20 for me earlier. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna pray. Okay, I got a 14.
Not terrible.
Not terrible, but I like my things to be at least above 15. That's more of a chance of
That's fair.
success.
Yeah.
All right.
It's better than nothing.
Nasty.
All right. So,
Probably runs in the family.
as the surprise round was, you got drug away from your camp, taken 30 feet away, and now we have it as your turn. What would you like to do? As now you are muffled, being dragged away, you feel these 2
muffled.
hairy, burly arms constricting you around you as you are grappled. Cannot move your hands, and you get a sense that you can smell armor and fur and matted saliva. It seems like something is. You can't get a good view on this person, on this thing, but what would you like to do? What would you like to try to do?
Oh god, I don't know. Because I can't move my hands, you said, right?
Correct. Nor can you speak.
I can't speak either. Oh, great.
Sign language.
What is...
Just kidding.
Okay. That would have meant to do.
Oh, by the way, Gozin, Johnny, I gave you a little troop character right there.
No, I guess I'm gonna
I was
struggle. Like, that's all I
intentional.
can do. Like, I'm just gonna...
You can try to break out of this grappling.
Yeah,
if
that's
you'd
what-
like
that's
to.
what I'm
Okay,
doing.
yep, go ahead. This is a contested now. He has to do a strength check. You get the choice of either strength or dexterity.
Okay, let me get to my skills over here.
And this is a contested with his, so.
There it goes. Okay. Oh my god. 12.
Does not succeed.
Oh, damn.
As now you feel yourself wiggling around to no avail. It is now
It's her thighs
Top of the
that save
round.
lives, not her arms.
top of the round. Ren Moonweaver, I need you to grab me 2 d6s, please.
2d6.
2 d6s.
Please notice.
All right.
Only roll me 1.
Only one.
Only 1. And when you land on a certain number, I'll tell you what happens.
A 1.
Nothing. You're stuck there staring at your book as you're writing down, thinking of the conversation that you had with Jasper just previously about whether or not how to properly kill something or when is the right time.
Stab him mercilessly.
Yes! Yes, it is!
The next round comes up, and you feel yourself being drugged again 30 more feet away.
Oh my
from
god,
your camp.
guys, I made move fast.
Do something.
I'm trying. going? Tell
Maybe
me
you
to
should look at your
go.
character sheet.
Alrighty. And now from that point, Mezziah, it is now your turn once again.
Oh
What
my
would you like to do?
God. Struggle's all I can do.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a contested strength or dexterity check now compared to this one.
Please. Oh, that's horrible. So that's 7.
Still fails. As you go struggling, still trying to kick out of this grasp, as you're trying to find some way to unmuffle your mouth, trying to get your arms free, whatever it may be. Top of the next round, Ren Moonweaver. Roll me a d6.
Red.
Huh?
Please.
As now you're still sitting there contemplating life.
Okay, 4.
4. Nothing.
Oh my god.
Looking down at your book. And what I'm having you do here is I have told you to grab 2 d6s. The
Yeah.
first d6 you have, and this is all on pure chance. Each round, if you remember, is only 6 seconds. That happens. So with you having a 10 on your previous search for your duration,
Yeah.
what we're doing here is that if you roll a 6, then you get the chance to look up.
Gotcha.
The second d6 then is to decide what happens, as I have written down on this little note card,
I'm going to
of what that
die.
second d6 would be. So
my God.
that is pure chance of you actually looking up, and that's where the joy of it being randomized comes into play. Instead of it being, I'm going to have you roll a d20, anything above a certain number, 2d6 is a little bit more fair, I feel like, a little bit more open.
This is so
At
good,
this
but I'm
time-
going to cry.
Ren, you hear from all around you and just out loud in general. And you see 6 goblins jump out from around your troop into the mix. Now, let me move you guys over to the map now.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Separated.
Alright, so this is the map. You guys are all laying down except for Ren Moonweaver, and you guys are surrounded by 6 goblins. Mezziah, you're nowhere on the map. Characters don't know anything just yet. Now, instead of having that d6 roll, the 2 double d6 Tate, now you only need to run 1d6 in this essence in the very beginning. After that, after the first round is over of this natural thing, we'll say that everyone realizes not everyone's fighting. I'll give you guys that much.
Thank you.
But in this moment now, after you hear this loud shout, get him! And you see 6 goblins jump out of the brush, Mezziah, you feel yourself move another 30 feet
Oh
in
my
a different
God.
direction.
That's 90 feet. That's 90 feet. Oh my god.
Someone can move 100 feet, but they can't get you.
Alrighty, and now, Mezziah, it is now your turn. Let's actually have everyone else roll initiatives real quick.
I'm going to try to specifically bite whatever is like covering my mouth.
Okay, give me. Now this is still a contested grapple check, but since you chose that action,
What?
give me an advantage roll on that now. Which I just want to remind you too as well. You had that.
I did forget. I forgot
Inspiration
it
from the
there
get-go.
For a reason.
All right,
Inspiration lets me roll again, right?
inspiration lets you roll again, but you already have advantage.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah. And then.
Are you?
Yeah,
It's
that
a
one
was for
strength
Drew.
or it's a dexterity check.
Huh?
That one was for Droop.
Oh.
18.
18.
Good.
You succeed out of finally releasing yourself from this grapple. What's everyone's initiative rolls first? Let's go over here with Jasper.
23?
Nice.
Nice.
I'll use
Good.
inspiration for my roll.
Good.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get into character for when I scream for help.
I wonder what Droop got.
Droop got a total of 3.
Sounds about right.
And for you listeners, I gave Gozin the benefit of being able to use Droop as his little minion. So he has a little note card that has some stats and abilities that Droop may be able to do.
I love you.
So what did Gozin get?
11 total.
Nice.
So are you going to speak like Droop too?
I'll still talk like Droop. What did Ren get?
Good, good.
13.
Nice. In this effort, you had just broken free of your grasp at the start of your action turn. What would you like to do?
When Mezziah finally bites whatever it is, I'm assuming it's a hand. She's gonna scream for help.
Okay.
Literally just like guttural scream.
Okay, guttural scream as you
Yeah,
go
it's
shouting
like-
out around the air.
Help! Literally, just like loud.
Okay, you are free of this grasp now. You don't have.
Oh, it's
you
not
can
around
still
me?
move. There's something around you.
Okay.
Now, as you break free, you realize you are grappled and drugged by a hobgoblin.
I was wrong.
Holy
Oh
shit.
shit! Okay.
as it looks at you with these bright orange eyes, this menacing growl of a snarl, as it's now has its sort of hand in his mouth slightly, kind of sucking away the pain that you naturally would do. It's like, oh shit! From being bit or from being hurt on the hand. You are standing directly in front of this hobgoblin in front of you as you broke free of its grasp.
Okay.
And you realize you are actually, you can see a fire off to your southwest
Okay.
of your location.
Let's see. I'm going to, I think I'm going to use Thunderclap, but...
As an action, you broke free.
Okay.
So you don't have an action to be able to use.
I can move, though, right?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to... I'll give him an attack of opportunity. Fuck it, I'm going to try to, I'm going to move...
You're going to try to beeline straight for that firelight that you see?
Yep, back
All right.
to the camp.
As you move out of its reach, it's going to try to make an opportunity attack on you as well. It does not have any weapons in its hands currently, so it's actually going to just try to punch you as you try to run away.
Damn, okay. Okay. Damn.
It's going to be a 13 to hit.
No.
As you go running, you kind of stumble slightly as you're like running away from a frightening force, and as you stumble, it kind of, you feel it whiff right over top of your head.
I'm going to...
And you can move 30 feet now closer towards the campfire. So now you are 60 feet away and currently still not on the map.
Okay. But dashing is an action, right?
Dashing is an action,
Okay.
correct?
Okay. I've done as much as I can at this point then.
You sure have.
Was definitely screaming, still like, guys, help! As she's running. Because that is a scary thing that was dragging her. Thank you very much. She's very far from camp.
Yes, she is. All right, so top of the round now.
Pretty sure we're also sleeping, so.
Top of the round now,
screaming
you
should wake you up.
hear a really loud noise shout, and being out in the wilderness, you guys are almost instantly woken up. So you guys are all conscious at the start of this round. So,
Okay.
top of the round, Jasper. You now wake up, eyes completely alert, and you realize that you are being surrounded by goblins.
Wonderful. So I'm going to stand up.
Yep, half your movement, and you are directly in front of a goblin
So
to your north.
I'm going to pull,
West.
grab my dart in hand,
Okay,
and just spin around and throw it at him.
go for it. Roll that attack.
Like all I do is they kind of like a quick push up off the ground, grab it, spin around, and whip it at him.
Go for it. Hell yeah. Roll that attack.
Found a hole.
19.
19 hits. Roll some damage. As you look in front of you, you see this goblin wearing leather
7.
armor and a shield.
Man.
7? Hell yeah. How would you like to kill this goblin?
Well,
For real.
As you wake up abruptly and see something standing right behind you, you jump up and attack instinctively.
I'm more like a jump scare. Shit! Just throw it as hard as I can. Oh,
As he gets dropped instantly, as you now realize, these goblins aren't that hardy.
nope.
Alrighty, any movements or bonus actions you'd like to do? As you now glance around and you see in this fire pit location, you actually see 2 goblins to the south, kind of laying right behind Droop. You see 1 goblin laying to the southeast, laying right behind Gozen, and you also see 1 goblin behind Droop to his left side, actually, on the west side, and then to the north side of this fire pit, you actually see Ren sitting up, looking into the fire pit, and realizing something's going on, and you see 1 directly right behind him to the north.
So he is 5 feet from him.
He is 5 feet from him, yes.
I'm gonna hit him next.
All right, go for it. Roll regular.
Not advantage?
Not advantage because he's not in threatening.
Damn it.
That's where the wordplay comes into play there.
19 again.
19 hits. Roll some damage.
God.
Lucky number 7. 4.
4 points of damage. Hell yeah.
Right behind you.
Behind you, Ren.
Get him, Ren. Get him.
As you see this dart go flying right behind your head, you actually notice now that you have a goblin right behind you, Ren. Alrighty. After your turn, Jasper, any movements that you'd like to do?
I think I might want to flank the goblin behind Ren.
Okay, so you're going to move up 15 feet to the north and
Yep.
kind of flank around the location? Sure. Alright, after that turn, it is now the hobgoblin's turn.
Oh, shit.
Fuck!
As it goes moving towards Mezziah, it's only got to move 25 feet because you were in front of it. You had to go around it to be able to get past it.
Oh, okay.
Goes up 25 feet, and it goes to grapple you again.
No!
Roll me a strength or dexterity check, as you're now contested with this.
Damn.
I'm going to cry. What does it want with me?
He thinks you're pretty.
Stop. I was thinking about that because I'm the only girl. No.
What'd you get?
18.
It only got a 6.
Ooh.
So as he goes reaching for, completely misses this one attack.
I jump over his arms.
All right, after its turn, it's now going to actually rotate in front of you and stand directly between you and the fire pit that you can see off in the distance. Still 60 feet away.
Motherfucker.
All right, after that turn, it's going to move it down to Mezziah. It is now your turn.
Going around him and running.
All right, it's going to have another opportunity attack as well.
Yeah.
He's going to take it. It's going to be a 6 to hit.
No. No.
As it goes swiping again at you
I thought you were gonna say
and
16.
completely missing.
Are you gonna dash?
Yes.
Huh?
Just was running.
Oh, Mezziah is dashing it.
Yeah.
So, yep,
Yeah, I'm
you're
dashing.
able to dash on your action if you would like to do that
I'm
instead of
dashing
anything
on
else.
my action, yeah.
All right, so you are 60 feet away. It jumped in front of you, so you again have to skirt all the way around it. But you are now on the screen and put her diagonally from Jasper. Yep, right there. Perfectly. As you now notice, as you glance back real quick, Ren, to see what Jasper is doing, you can see off in the distance Mezziah running through the shadows towards you.
I'm going to scream, Hobgoblin!
Boulder Dash!
What? All right.
Alright, after that turn then, if Mezziah's not going to do anything else, it moves the turn over to Ren. Ren, you are now up. As she says this, you can see off into the distance, actually behind her now, as she gains your awareness, you see a hobgoblin directly diagonal from her on the northeast location, 60 feet away from you.
It's 60 feet away from me.
Yes.
All right. I
And
would
you still
like.
see the other goblins all around you.
Okay. I would like to cast. How many goblins are there total?
There are 5
now.
still alive,
5 still alive.
as one is being dead on the northwest side.
All right. I'm gonna grab my shield,
Yep.
and then I will bonus action cast spiritual weapon behind the goblin beside Droop.
There are 3 goblins currently next to Droop. There's one
is there?
to the west, which is over by Jasper's or Dave's location, and there are 2 to the south.
Let's do one of them to the south.
One of them to the south. Sure.
Yeah.
We'll throw you up there. Here, put this as a little token for his spiritual weapon.
I gotta name it still.
Still got a name. It's a wolf, correct? Still, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
It's like a
As
wolf
wispy
version
wolf.
of
Him, Ted.
0.
As he's going directly behind the southern goblin that is still behind Droop.
And he's very slow. But he's going to take a bite out of
for
that
it.
goblet. And probably not going to hit with a 10.
10 misses. As it goes to snap at this goblin, kind of jumps to the side.
And then I will attempt to hit him with a Sacred Flame.
All right. Is that a
With a dex save.
dex save?
Yep.
Okay. No, I should go through that. It's a 20.
Yeah, that saves.
Lucky.
That was the good die that I wanted to use.
Stop using me.
Alrighty. Any other movements then that you would like to do?
I will just turn around. No.
As you still have a goblin to your north that is
Yeah.
between you and Jasper.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Alrighty. As it now moves the turn over to Gozin, you're now up.
All right. I want to use half my movement to go ahead and stand up.
Alright, and you are currently within 5 feet reaching distance of 2 of these goblins, 10 feet within one of the goblins. The other goblins that are actually in your 5-foot range are to the south, east, and west of you. And then the one that is in 10-foot range is directly to the southwest of you.
All right. I'm going to turn and use my free action, draw my longsword,
Awesome.
and attack the goblin to the. Ooh, yes, two-handed. Thank you. To the
Alright.
southeast.
Go for it. As you swing away with your weapon, And with you having 2 hands on it now, you get to use your Great Weapon Master if you need to, re-rolling 1s and 2s on your damage dice.
24 to hit.
I believe that hits. So again,
Like, sure.
now with it, instead of it being a D8, you get to roll a D10
Ooh.
for the damage.
None of these goblins have taken a turn yet, right?
Correct.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So you're attacking the southeast goblin, correct? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You get to is that a... Oh, it's a 7.
Yeah.
It looked like a 1
Plus
for my...
4, 11. We might as well just because I can.
I mean, you might as well.
Does it for any
Damage die, yep.
Oh.
Oh my
Rerolling
god.
1s and 2s.
Oh my god!
20 points total?
How do you want to obliterate this goblin? As you stand up, draw your longsword, and this goblin is like peering down over you, like licking his lip.
Ugh.
And you stand up, and his
You're not
expression just goes from excited to oh shit.
Just as I draw, just a horizontal slash and just like cut him like right across the diaphragm, 2 pieces, you know?
As his top half goes flying, kind of somersault style, off of his lower torso, the bottom half just drops to the ground, bends onto his knees, and falls and flops over. This goblin is now dead.
Should we check for a pulse?
Anything else you would like to do there, Gozen? As you killed the southeast goblin, and you still have one directly 5 feet in front of you to the southwest, and 10 feet away from you to the southwest as well.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Any movements or bonus actions?
Does he hear when I scream?
Yeah, everyone heard you, and they were instantly awoken with the first shout of
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
that takes an action, not a bonus action.
not in our campaign.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to take a health potion.
As our campaign listeners and anyone who's going to try to rule lawyer me, our campaign allows bonus actions to take health potions.
It is very nice. We appreciate that, Brady.
Yes, very much so.
It is.
On top.
Top of it.
No, that's not bad.
Okay, I wanted to use my health potion, got 6 points.
Hell yeah. So put that back onto your HP there. And then any other movements that you would like to do then?
No, that'll be all
She wrote. Alrighty, after that, it is now the goblin's turn.
Oh, dang.
Damn, Juke fucked up.
Droop is a heavy sleeper, let's just say. So the goblins, as they see the giant bugbear abruptly stand up and slaughter one of their friends and companions, they go running towards it instead.
Fuck me.
Well,
You're no leader.
you know, Lika.
Oh, shit.
So as we have it first, we're going to have the
other
North
one
Goblin first.
Not gonna run.
The North Goblin first is going to actually attack Ren,
Why me?
as it was aiming at you first.
It's not gonna try to run for the
Fuck
bugbear.
no, it ain't. It's going to attack Ren first.
Net 20.
It's going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
And again, as a reminder, listeners, these characters had also tried doing a full long rest and were interrupted, so they do not benefit from that long rest. Hence why Gozen had to use his health potion, because previously he was at 3. So, just as a reminder.
He's going
Alright.
down.
5 points of damage to you there, Ren.
Okay, that's not bad.
Well, he's gonna die
Not at all.
on my turn.
Alrighty. After that, Goblin attacks. Now it's going to be all 3 goblins that are going to attack on Gozen. Now, Gozen, you are going to get 1 attack on a normal attack, and the other 2 goblins are flanking you currently as one ran around the corner to try to get an advantage on you.
Don't forget your AC's lower because you don't have your shield out.
Yeah,
Yes.
my AC is 16 now.
Alright.
Oh my god.
And here is the normal
Now.
attack first. It's going to be a 14 to hit.
That's a miss.
Alright. As the first goblin swipes and misses, the second goblin, now attacking with advantage because he is flanking. It's going to be a 17.
That'll hit.
We'll roll its damage first. It's going to do 3 points of damage to you.
Okay.
Oh god.
And then the next attack with advantage as well. It's going to be a 16 to hit.
Ooh, just hits.
Dang.
And then it's going to do 5 points of damage to you.
So much for your.
You're still standing, right?
I'm still standing.
Hell
yeah.
Good thing for that health potion.
Oh my god, yeah.
As now you guys
Yeah,
see,
the water
as
too.
now you guys see, looking across the fire, you hear battle erupting behind you, Ren and Jasper. You can see him in the distance as well across this location. You actually see Gozen being attacked and frayed by 3 goblins, and you see him waft a potion and get brutally hacked at again as well. And now it's Droop's turn. What would Droop like to do there, Gozen? Or Johnny, as you now control Droop?
Frozen.
Droop would like to take half his movement to stand up.
All
I
right.
got a question before we start going.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you still have a sword?
Do I still have his dagger?
Yes.
Nah, I'd have gave it back.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I would have given it back.
asshole. I mean, dick.
Yeah, dick.
All right, what would Droop like to do?
Droop kill.
Shoot kill.
That's what I'm thinking. Does Droop have advantage on both of the goblins in front of him?
He only has advantage on any goblin that he would be flanking with your location. So currently Droop woke up in the location spot that he's at, which is to the direct west side of Gozen, and it is flanking 1 goblin only currently. So he does not have advantage on 2 of them, just on 1 of them if he were to attack.
Okay, that's fine. He's going to attack the one he has flanking on.
All right, so that's going to be with advantage. As Droop stands up, uses half his movement, all 15 feet, grabs out his dagger, and starts swiping it.
True.
Let's do 14 to hit.
Just misses. As Droop goes stabbing away. Completely unaware and unfit. Like, he's still, like, groggy-eyed, and, like, you can see, like, one eye still crusted shut. And hacking away as best as he could. To no avail. All right. Would Droop like to move anywhere else? He's already moved 15 feet.
Yeah, Droop is going to
Jeez.
try and move his last 15 feet that way. 5,
And in
10,
doing so, he will
15.
draw an attack of opportunity if he does.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, if Droop gets killed because of this.
You gonna kill Drew?
Not trying
All
to.
right, here we go.
So upset he
So
killed Droop.
the goblin that he was flanking with Gozen is currently going to take an opportunity attack as Droop goes running to the northwest location, his last 15 feet.
I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not wasting spell slot on Drew.
I swear to god.
Is that
It's
a
a nat
nat
20.
20?
Oh my
God, you fucking dead.
As Droop goes running away, this goblin
Please get all ones.
attacks with a crit. So it's an automatic 6.
Oh my god.
How much health does Drew have?
6.
So he's down.
Now,
Depends
Second
on
die.
the fucking rolls.
if this rolls a 6, Droop is dead. Or if this rolls a 4, Droop is dead. Roll a 5.
Droop's still alive. Okay, so Droop is...
No, he's dead.
No, he's dead.
He's dead? I
He
thought it
did
was...
6. It was a crit
He
first
rolled a
off.
crit.
Yeah.
So an automatic 6 because he does a 6 of damage with the short sword, and then 5, 6, 7 points of extra damage on top of that.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't
the
know
6
this.
knocks him out all the way,
Yeah.
and then the 7 is instant death.
Okay.
Got some more
All right.
news for
You
you.
got Droop killed!
But Gozen wants to hit this fucker. That's why he did it.
Yeah, that's exactly why I want to use my sentinel attack.
As now Droop is dead,
Oh my god!
used as bait.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought I'd get away with it.
No!
Should never give Johnny an extra character.
Fuck, and I rolled like shit.
That didn't even get a fucking hit.
Would you roll?
11 to hit.
11 misses as he
Damn.
attacks, as he kind of crouches down and stabs at Droop as he's running away to the northwest. This goblin ducks underneath your longsword attack. Alrighty, I hope that was beneficial in your favor there, Johnny.
I
Me
really
too.
Droop is
love
gone
Droop.
now.
I love Droop. Oh my
As it goes
god.
to the top of the round, Jasper, you're now up.
Jasper sees red.
Jasper sees red.
Jasper's angry.
Alrighty.
Jasper's gonna throw a punch at this fucking goblin.
You won't like him when he's angry. He turns very
Kill
green.
him for Mezziah. Mezziah was just gonna be so upset.
My hands are turning red.
Gotcha.
From anger.
Yep. As now you guys visually see, Jasper looks over and sees Droop just instantly die. And you just see anger well up in him. You almost see a sort of Goku effect happening off of him. Wisps of red start to show up slightly. As now, what did Jasper roll to hit?
27.
27.
Oh, Jesus.
No, my bad. 24.
24 still
God,
hits.
That's a big difference there, bud.
Well, I was looking
Roll
at my
that attack.
initiative, not my
Roll that damage.
roll. 7.
How would you like to kill this goblin?
I rip him in half.
Good.
As you go reaching through, you do a sort of 1-2 punch, and you guys see flames like almost appearing from the tips of his fingers as he attacks this goblin and destroys him.
Okay, I move 10 feet to flank the goblin.
With Gozen?
Yep,
Okay,
northeast of Gozen.
the goblin is northeast of Gozen as you go flanking around with him.
Okay, I'm a bonus action. Attack my fist again.
Go for it as you attack with advantage as you are flanking.
I'm also still on fire.
You are. As your hands now have this vapor rolling off of them.
D&D math.
13.
13 misses as you go trying to punch or kick however you may be, and it goes under or around this goblin, completely missing it. Any other movements?
No.
All right. After Jasper's turn, it is now the hobgoblin's turn. As Mezziah, you can hear
Oh my god.
from right behind you
So
as now a
scary.
hobgoblin appears up on the map to your northeast there. As it reaches in front of you, or as it gets to you. No, actually, it would not get all the way to you because it's not going to move its full movement. Instead, you hear. Can anyone else hear that?
No.
Okay, it's just,
No.
No, we can't.
like
I
I'm
might
hearing.
have heard it the first time, but as soon as you said it, it went away.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Not
Anyways,
anything.
you hear him running up behind you, but you hear him stop a little bit of a way, and you hear the twang of a bow.
Let's get shot.
So I was about to get shot.
It's gonna be a 15 to hit on you, Mezziah.
Yep. Fuck.
We need to do something about your armor.
I know,
As you
it's not
feel
cheap.
a
That's bad.
heavy arrow pierce into your back.
That's not a good look.
Kill me.
Full
9
damage.
points of damage.
Jesus.
Okay, that's
It
fine.
was full points of damage for a longbow.
God. Okay, so you said 4?
No, 9.
Oh, yeah, 9. That's what I meant to say.
Damn.
We're good.
As you feel a arrow right into your back.
We're good.
Hold on 1 second.
You down?
No. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
For now.
So it's currently 30 feet away from you now, Mezziah. As you get pelted in the back, you kind of glance over your shoulder and you can see it 30 feet away. As it now has a longbow in its hand and it drops it. All right.
And drops it?
After he attacks, he drops it. Yep.
Shit.
Alrighty. After that turn, it now moves it over to Mezziah. You're now up. As you glance back, you see this hobgoblin running after you. What would you like to do?
I'm at a loss for words. Okay. Shit, what? She's going to pull out her fan, just in case she does have to stand her ground.
Okay. Starts fanning herself off.
I'm so hot.
I think.
Take an inhaler.
Don't forget, we'll get a long rest after this.
I know.
So you don't have to save slots.
What's the, how far away do I have to be to cast it? Okay, 100 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna do thunderclap on him.
Okay, he's still 30 feet away from you.
Yeah. That can be her up to 100 feet away.
Can be heard up to 100 feet away.
Yeah.
Looking at range.
Oh, that's what. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Never mind then.
I believe range is only, is it 15 feet?
That was.
I think it's 5.
Well, it's 5 feet
looking at
that it does around
Oh,
it,
yeah,
pushes
yeah.
stuff out, but I think anyone within a 15-foot block, I believe. Could be wrong. I'm going to look it up, but yep, that you won't be able to reach him. He's 30
Yeah.
feet away.
Okay.
Just run towards him.
No.
I'm coming at you now.
No.
We do have second level spells now.
No,
I
no,
do,
I lied.
I
It's only
forgot.
within 5 feet. I'm thinking of some other spell, apparently.
I think there's another one that's similar.
I think
I
it's,
thought- I
yeah,
thought
it's,
she
it's
used
Thunder
one.
Wave. It's Thunder Wave, not Thunderclap.
That's what
Sorry.
she used that last time.
Yeah.
Thunder Wave is a 15-foot cube. That's what I,
I
was
had
thinking of.
Thunder Wave.
That's a
That's still
First
too
level
far.
spell.
Yeah. Fuck.
What would you like to do, Mezziah? Or you
He's
could just
half-
give up your turn if you want to.
That's true. No, I'm not doing that.
You know what? Good idea, DM.
No. But, okay, how far away
I'm
is he
done.
again? Yeah.
What was that?
How far away is he again?
He is 30 feet away from you.
Okay, then.
Because you had dashed away from him.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use Shatter.
Alrighty. Let's see.
What the hell's that?
Go ahead and read it out if you would like to.
Which. Do I just read the entire thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Or just read out what it does.
Yeah. A sudden, loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere
We
centered
better be
on
ready.
that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a
Jesus.
successful one. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's range.
Alright, so Constitution save, here it goes.
Jesus.
12.
No.
Oh.
Alrighty, so in a 10, I'm assuming you place it right on his spot, his location.
Yes.
And it's a 10-foot sphere.
Yes.
So that would also include his longbow that he just dropped.
Oh god.
Yes!
So go ahead and roll me the damage.
Okay, and that's just 3d8.
3d8 damage, yes.
ooh, that's pretty good.
17.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I can finally do some damage, guys.
As
How
all
you
of a
like
sudden
me
you
now?
guys hear almost like a ping out in the open. Not really a staticky sound or a lightning bolt, but you guys hear a very loud noise off to the northeast of your location. And now you see as an instant flash happens, it sort of encircles and erupts on this outlined hobgoblin. And it's now chasing after Mezziah.
Maybe it sort of sounds like a bell.
There you go, as
It's
a
a
bell.
little bit like a bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
And one of those big gongs.
There you go. Oh, hell yeah, even better. Alrighty. Any other actions or movement on your part, Mezziah? Because you have not moved yet, and you only did your action to attack with
And
that
then-
spell.
For my bonus action, can I run?
You can move with
Yeah.
your bonus action. You can't do the dash
Yeah,
action
yeah.
as a bonus.
That's basically what I'm asking. Can I move? But yeah, I'm gonna run back
30
further
feet?
to the others. Yeah.
All right, another 30 feet, and you make it back right beside Ren as he's standing.
Fire.
That one to the north is dead,
She's
actually.
gonna give him a bit of a dirty look because it was on his watch that she was taken. So a bit of a dirty look, but she's not gonna say anything.
As she
Not
makes
right
her
now,
way
at least.
towards Ren, you stand beside him and give him that glare. Is that all your turn?
Yeah, she's just gonna leave the arrow where it is for now because taking it out would be worse if I just make her bleed out faster in a real life scenario.
Alrighty.
You see, what the fuck is this?
Fine.
Oh
After
shit.
Mezziah's turn is now Ren. Ren, as you now look over, you see Mezziah standing there that had been running back towards you guys, and it clicks in your head. Shit. That was my watch.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Have to poke and get caught out there?
No, I got dragged away during someone's watch.
What would you like to do, Ren?
All right. I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna use my. I can't even think. Twilight Sanctuary.
You're gonna use your sanctuary? Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna use my Twilight Sanctuary.
As now it pings up. Are you? It's directly over top of you, so.
Yeah. So everyone should be in it.
Yep.
R.I.P. Drew. And then I'm going to bonus action have my spiritual weapon attack.
As it's currently flanking with Gozen, but as we
Right.
decided
It
last
doesn't get
session that it does not get the advantage because it's not a creature.
He's going to take a bite at the one he's right in front of.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. That is a 23.
23 hits. Roll that damage. And then on the screen, players, there's the Twilight Sanctuary at the appropriate size.
Come on.
So big.
One.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's so huge.
Damn it!
I should have known.
I'm telling you, this wolf's
I
going to do
should have
something.
known.
Alright.
5 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
That's the lowest I can do with it.
My God.
Damn, so it's a +4.
Yeah. It's my wisdom modifier.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like.
This wolf's going to do something eventually.
Said 5 points of damage.
You gotta give it a name first.
Alrighty. It's a girl?
I don't know.
It's by non-binary. All right. As this goblin gets
Sounds
bit in the
familiar.
ass by this vaporeal wolf, anything else?
I will go and if I move, I'm going to get an attack of opportunity from that goblin right beside me, right?
Possibly.
It's alright, he has set enough feet too.
Because it took
Yeah.
your action to use that Twilight Sanctuary, correct?
Correct.
So you do not have an attack option.
Nope. Yeah. Well, no. No, I'm not going to do that.
Stop mitigating, Dave.
No, because he already had his reaction. So he wouldn't be able to have to use it.
That
Are
was
you
what he
moving
did.
or what you doing?
No, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
All right.
And get
Now
myself...
Damn it, Droop.
Ooh, I get 4 plus
Droop has
3.
horrible decisions lately, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
I get 7 temp HP.
Alrighty.
Well, there's another side of yours for me.
After Ren's turn, and now moves the turn over to
Puts me at
Gozen.
6
You're
now.
now up.
All right, I'm just gonna keep just fighting away.
Alright. Which one are you attacking?
The one directly to the west of me.
Directly to the west, the one that has not been touched. Sure.
Yes, and
You have
I'm
no
just,
flanking on it just yet, since there's no creatures behind it, which Dave was trying to metagame and tell Tate to move to. But yes,
I do want to use my free action to grab my shield.
correct. There
and
you
go
go.
back to one-handed combat.
Alrighty. Perfect. That bumps your AC up too.
Fuck me.
Nah, we'll pass. Sorry.
Well, my bad. 11 to hit.
11 misses. As you now draw out your shield, you kind of reposition yourself, swing away, and this goblin kind of dodges out of the way slightly.
Bitch.
Any bonus actions or movements you would like to do, as you are now encircled possibly by these 3 goblins, and 2 of them still have flanking on you.
Nah, we'll just stay here and duke it out.
Alrighty, I like it. After Gozen's turn, it is now the goblin's turn.
9.
9.
9 HP
temp
added on
HP.
to your.
Bless you.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to
That was a max
D10.
roll.
Saloon, bless you.
No, I
Oh,
get
God.
it's 1d6 plus my cleric level.
Oh, that's right. You went up level.
Alrighty, so as the goblin's turn comes up, they are all going to attack again. Gozen.
Oh my god.
Gozen, you have 2 of them still have flanking on you, and 1 of them does not. So we're gonna go with the normal one first for the attack.
Good. It's a good thing you have 9.
I know. I was
gonna
really
be-
hoping.
A 6 to hit,
That's a miss.
and you do have new AC now. So
Yes.
the next 2 goblins. Here's the first attack for the first one. It's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right, as it hits you with a short sword, does 8 points of damage.
Holy shit!
I rolled a 6 on that bad boy.
You got all your spell slots left still, right? Besides that one?
Yeah.
All right, and the second one attacking you now
No, because I have.
with advantage still because it's flanking.
Oh, so you got more than me. I got only
Would have been
2
a
left.
nat 1, but with advantage, it's only a 3. So it only got only got a 5 to hit. So misses.
Look at my cure wound.
As that one
I think it's tough.
had failed his attack and made you dodge forward and turn, getting you hit by the one previously. Alrighty, after that, they're all gonna stand there, and you're gonna hear one of them shout in Goblin that only you can understand. He's almost dead! After that, it now moves the turn. Top of the round, Jasper, you're up.
Okay, I'm still gonna punch the guy in front of me.
Alrighty.
Punch him.
Do you want to give any temp HP to those goblins? Tate?
Fuck those goblins. No.
Alright, I'm just letting you know you can do it to any creature.
Oh, I could. I could.
Alrighty, so what are you going to do now, Jasper?
I'm gonna strike him.
You're going to strike the one directly in front of you that's
Yep.
flanking with Gozen?
Yep.
Sure. As you're
With
attacking
my
to the
fist
south.
Fist still on fire.
Still on fire. Still have that sort of ember glow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Does I even know that
That
Drew's
rage. That's a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Roll some damage. As this one has yet to been hit.
5 points of damage.
Hell yeah. Goblin still stands up as you're punching away.
Yep, punching.
As you punch him in the face, you can see as you move your hand back, sort of red crackles all along his skull where you've seen your impact, and you can almost see like a crater-sized hole in his head. Still standing though, but you still see like the magma lines essentially is what's appearing in his head, and they kind of go away after a moment.
Okay,
Still standing though.
I'm gonna hit him again.
I heard the
Alrighty.
crackling just now that you were talking about earlier.
Did you?
I think so.
Might have been his dice. I don't know.
18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll some damage.
4 points of damage.
How would you like to kill this goblin?
Rip him apart.
And if you grab the top
With
half,
rage.
if you grab the top half of him around his kind of pectoral side, you grab his lower half on the opposite side of his waist and just push together as you see this body gain a sort of fire ember within its waist. As it's ripped, you see it. It is now dead.
Yeah.
Any movements
Yeah, I'm gonna flank
as you go running around
the one
and
that was.
flanking west of Gozin with
Yeah.
the goblin? Alrighty, that one has not been hit yet, just as a
Yep.
notification. Alrighty, after that turn of Jasper, it is now the hobgoblin's turn.
Oh my god.
4.
For temp HP over here to Jasper.
Go from highest to lowest.
As now you see this hobgoblin glaring at you, Mezziah. As you glance over, you see him just glaring straight at you, kind of, and you see him dart off towards the woods to the northeast location.
What did I do to you?
And he
Not
disappears in the
chasing.
woods currently.
Currently.
Mm-hmm.
That does not ease my anxiety at all.
Alrighty, after that turn, Mezziah, it's now your turn.
I want to get around to Gozin.
Alrighty, you can currently move. You are 10 feet away from him, standing on the north side of this little fire pit,
Yeah. So yeah,
the one with the staff.
I'm gonna move around to Gozin.
The back side of Gozin.
Yes.
Alrighty,
and
as you're standing on his east side location, away from the
I'm
battle.
gonna use my freebie cure wounds on him.
Go for it.
So 1d8. Okay. Plus your spellcasting modifier. I don't know which one that is. Which was your spellcasting
I
modifier?
think yours is charisma.
Okay.
Your charisma modifier.
Should say right on there. Should say if you look at the
Spell itself, it should tell you.
right there.
Oh, okay. 6.
6 HP. Regular HP, not temp.
Saloon bless you.
As he now claims the
Yeah.
saloon is your guys. Alright, any other bonus action? Because that was an action to do, correct? Or is it
Yes.
free? I know it was a free use, but was it an action to do, I do believe? If so, then you still have you only moved 5-10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
And you still
It
have a
was
bonus
one
action.
action. It was an action.
So you still have a bonus action if you'd like to do anything else.
I'm.
No?
No, there's really not much I can do because we're all in like physical fighting range. So
Alrighty.
if I try to use my long range spells for the most part, or
That'll
my
work.
crossbow.
That's fine. Alright, after Mezziah's turn is now Ren. Your go.
All right, Mezziah, you get 7 temp HP.
Sweet.
You're a
Nice.
dick.
You don't even get hit. That's what Droop was saying the whole time.
I know.
All right, bonus,
I didn't even know yet.
Nope.
bonus action. The wolf's gonna take a bite
Okay, at the one that is currently southwest of Gozin.
for a 17.
17 hits, roll some damage.
Ooh, there we go. 12.
12. How would your wolf like to kill this goblin?
It just wants to. So being all like spiritual in nature,
Yeah.
it just kind of like goes straight through it, like right
Hell yeah.
through the
As
chest.
It sort of goes through like a Casper effect through the
Yeah.
body. You see this goblin grab at his chest and just fall down in front of it. And it's dead.
Yep, and then it'll move forward into the with the other one.
Alright, as it now stands in the location where the goblin currently was at, and now you only have one more goblin on the battle map, and it's currently being flanked by Gozin and Jasper. What would you like to do? Anything else?
I'd like to look around, see if I can see whatever it was. Because I seen the hobgoblin at one
Yes,
point, right?
yep.
Can I see it anywhere?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm going to cry if it just pops up out of nowhere. I'm going to cry.
20.
Surprise.
What was that?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You do see it actually 90 feet away towards your northeast.
Okay, so I got any kind of cover Could I tell?
It's dodging between brush and trees that you see it where it's beelining to, though. It's going towards heavier brush towards the middle of the Thundertree woods. Because you guys are still currently skirting the left side of the woods. It's running into it or trying to run into it.
It's running further away, though.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You said it's 90 feet away.
90 feet away, yes.
I am going to...
Kill it. I don't know what it wants with me. Kill it.
I'm going to cast Sleep. Where on its position.
Damn.
Okay.
1 second.
Sleep's 90-foot range. Yep.
Yeah, you haven't moved anywhere. Yeah,
And
you'd
if
be
I
able to
have
reach.
to, I'll move. I'll move my movement
All
to
right,
get.
roll me the 5d8.
5d8.
Come on, you got this. Knock him out. Knock him out.
I don't know. I have no idea,
This
but
will be the perfect use for sleep. You gotta knock him out.
here's 3 of them. Okay, that's 6. That's 11 so far.
All right, just roll 2 more.
And that's not very good. 15 total.
15 total. How do you cast your spells? Like, you pull your pendants out, or what do you do?
Well, right now I just have my shield out.
Okay.
So it kind of, being nighttime, I look up at the moon, I raise my hand towards it, and I just close my fist and pull down, and you just see like a slumbery bit of like starry energy
Awesome.
go over to that,
In that
area.
location?
Makes
Yeah,
me think of
awesome.
lullabies.
Yeah,
As you're-
exactly.
As you see it running, you all of a sudden see it dip out of the location, and you hear a loud.
Ooh.
All right.
You got it, I think.
Yeah. I got the hobgoblin. He's asleep for now.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna head over. I'm gonna start heading that way. You take care of this one and meet me over that way. And I point where I saw it. And then I
Are
head.
you starting to head that way now?
Yep, 30 feet that way.
I'm
30
gonna
feet
beat you
that
there.
Mezziah's gonna say, just like, God damn it, I just came back from there. I'm gonna have to go again just to make sure he doesn't get killed.
You fucker.
Literally, like, you fucker.
No, no, he moved.
He moved.
Oh, that's
So there goes the Twilight Sanctuary. Goes with him
Damn it.
in a starry
It
night.
does, but
God damn it.
Anyways, end of your any other bonus actions? Oh, you already did bonus action to attack, and you did your actual attack and your movement. So it's the end of your turn. Go ahead and roll your temp if you would like. All right, after Ren's turn, it is now Gozin. You are now up as you see darting away from you guys to the northeast, and you hear the notification saying that he got the hobgoblin. You should have one more goblin right in front of you that has yet to been hit.
All right, I'm gonna take another crack at him with my longsword.
Go for it. Roll
Get
that
him.
attack with advantage because you are flanking with Jasper, who is right behind that goblin.
God bless.
Saloon Blast.
God damn it.
12 misses.
oh my god!
As you go
gosh.
whiffing away as this goblin seems to slink out of your reach. Any bonus actions or movements?
Nah, we'll stay.
Alrighty. After Gozin's turn, it is now the goblin's turn. As it's looking directly at you, it starts to attack you with a normal attack. Wait, are you threatening Gozin over here, Mezziah?
No? What?
Oh my god!
Oh, no, he's not being flanked.
Okay. Ooh. It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh my god, stop it! Use different dice!
5 points of damage.
All right, now I do have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Under my reactions and my spells, I have Hellish Rebuke.
Sure do.
And it just says one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet that you can see.
Shit.
Yes.
So can I use this in response to taking damage?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
So this is where knowing when to use your reactions comes into play, because you actually have the most reactions out of everybody, which gives you your spell attack, such as Hellish Rebuke or your Sentinel attack. So yes, you may as well
Okay.
attack with a Hellish Rebuke.
me
Still a
read
spellcast.
Through it here.
Nice.
Okay, so
roll
the
me-
creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes. Let me use my only D20 die.
The save is a 13.
Got a 19 naturally, and then
Jesus.
21.
That's fine. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage
Yep.
on a successful save. So I still roll 2d10 and
Yep.
just okay.
Yes, you do.
Hell yeah. Kill
Fuck
this
his ass
goblin.
up.
Oh, God.
It was a bad roll.
That's not bad.
I'll take it. 3 points.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
As now, for the first time, this goblin is hit. How does your hellish rebuke appear?
So as I point at it, I just want it to be just like very just Johnny Cash, like a ring of fire come up around him. And,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
Burn fire. Are the flames red as well? Are they could be however you want flavor wise. I mean, I'm all for making it sound cool.
Yeah.
We'll go with the deep
pink?
purple.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Love the purple color.
nice.
Alrighty. As you see this fire just erupt all around him, Dave, you're inspired by this shit.
Sure
as
am, guess
Jasper
what?
still has fire on his body. After the goblin's turn, top of the round, it is now Jasper's turn.
After seeing the purple fire,
Yeah.
my mood changes a little bit
Okay.
to well, I want I feel lightning through my hands,
Okay. Sure.
but I don't know what kind of emotion.
Yep.
You're
That's what that
horny,
means.
We'll
I
do
feel
that.
excited. We'll just say you're excited.
Excitement.
Excited,
from
yes.
The purple
Sure.
flames. So now I feel
Now
like
lightning
purple
before your
flames.
hands, of course.
Horny
And
for the
listeners,
purple
he's just an
flames.
ancestral dragon. Way of the ancestral dragon is why.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits. Roll some damage.
That's 5 points of damage.
How would you like to kill this last goblin?
I'd like to stick my hand in his mouth,
Ooh.
grab his bottom jaw, and then from my left hand on his top jaw.
Ooh.
You can feel the skin ripping and tearing as you do, and your hands kind of like almost get released a little bit as it scrapes with the bone and the teeth.
Yep.
As you see its jaw limply hanging on the ground as it falls to the ground dead.
I'm over here casting lullabies. You're over here literally tearing jaws off.
They deserve it.
I was angry.
All right, so
Tyler, she's gonna be angry.
from that point, we now currently have no threat in the vicinity. Ren, you had moved only 30 feet towards the drop goblin. He's only asleep for 1 minute, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So, I'm gonna. All right, you guys have a minute to do whatever you're doing as you make your way towards the hobgoblin, and you see it directly on the ground in front of you.
Time up.
Blood pouring up, everything just.
Well, as they're making their way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take all the ears.
Okay.
I'll follow goblins,
Including Druids.
including droops.
You have 7 sets added onto your.
All right,
Guys,
I'm going
time
to make a beeline with
Yeah, no,
Ren.
Mezziah's hurrying on over as well.
All right.
And
As
when
you
I
guys
get
are-
there, I want to tie up the hobgoblin.
Easily enough, you have rope, you have all that stuff.
As I'm collecting the ears,
We'll drag him back.
It's fine. You ain't gotta mention to move. It's fine.
Ah.
as I'm collecting the ears,
Okay.
I'm gonna start making a burial for a droop.
Okay. So you grab out your shovel that you guys have and start easily piling. Well, you might have to go looking through Ren's bag to find the shovel, but you find one easily enough in your guys' little encampment and
I don't
start
think I
digging
ever
it.
added it to my inventory, but
You have a shovel, a cheap ass shovel that you spent only 6 copper for, and it was 2 gold. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Remember I said that he was like holding his head and was like, "Oh, shut the blinds, just close the door. Sure, whatever, get the fuck out."
yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Barthen's provisions. Anyways, so you guys easily enough have a hobgoblin tied up, and it's getting to the edge of your timer for your sleep. Now, there, Ren. What would you guys like to do? Or are you guys gonna let for him to wake
Drag
up?
him
or
back?
what?
Let's just drag him back as far as we can, out and more into the open.
Well,
Just
drag him back to the
take him
camp.
back to the camp.
Yeah, so we guys have light.
If someone would help me with this arrow in my back as well at some point, that'd be nice.
And I got you. And I pull it out.
You see like a spurt of like follow the arrow as you rip it
Ow.
out her back.
I take my dart, put it in the fire, and cauterize her wound.
Easy
What's
enough.
your
Okay.
HP, Mezziah?
It is.
What's yours?
Worry about mine later.
No, for real. My temporary is 223 right now.
Your temp is 23?
Well,
You can't have a temp of 23.
I don't know what.
I think with temp, that's what she
Yeah,
means.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
with temp.
I was like, there's
They
no
get rid of
freaking
now.
way.
They get rid of it now since you move the.
It goes the
It
way after it
stays
stays with you
Okay.
until you either die
Well,
or use it or
Without the
take a long
temporary,
rest.
I'm at 16.
Okay.
Out of.
Blah, blah, blah.
You see everyone wounded essentially. Is
Yeah.
What you see.
Well, almost everybody.
Almost everyone.
Yeah, no one near as hurt as you.
All right.
You
So-
and Mezziah are the ones look pretty beat up. You're gushing blood out of the little pores, and you look over at Mezziah. She looks like she has like a blood pooling up in her backside a little bit with some arrow being shot at her.
I want to use lay on
25,
hands
okay,
and give
16 out of
Mezziah
25.
5 points of health.
Oh, sweet.
As he heals you up for 5 HP.
Yay, thank you.
That now takes your pull down to 10, but that replenishes after a long rest.
Yeah.
You can use the rest on yourself.
Yeah, I want to touch myself.
Yeah, use
and
the
give
rest on yourself.
You
myself.
guys see he goes and run off behind a tree.
I just want to
Droop,
give
I'm
myself
sorry.
5.
That's why he broke his oath.
Oh my god.
Oath breaker over here. Now, as you guys are getting to the near time of this sleep wearing off, Mezziah, you actually glance over and you see Jasper over there digging a small little hole to bury one of the goblins in.
Why are you digging a hole for the goblin? Wait.
Droop's dead.
Her face is just gonna look so utterly heartbroken right now. Usually she just doesn't care all that much except for, extreme situations. But she's just gonna look so utterly heartbroken and she's gonna be like, oh. And she's just gonna start helping him.
Nope.
No other words.
As you guys are over there digging this small little hole, not too long, but at the same time that happens, the sleep wears off. And now you have a hobgoblin bound and tied. Probably just tied up, not gagged or nothing, I
No,
assume.
we
No.
want him to talk.
Tied
I'll
up
be able to hear him
and
talk.
sitting right there next to the fire pit with you guys. Just opens his eyes. You can see his face all bloodied and battered. You see his body looks sore. He's like heaving and huffing really heavy. He looks on the brink of death. He stares at you guys.
Goes and asks him what he's doing here.
Well, ask him what he wants with me.
Who sent you?
As Ren starts talking up,
Yep.
he glances up at you all, kind of sitting down on the ground as he is. I'm here for my own.
What'd he say?
He says in common, I'm here for my own.
Who's that?
Oh,
Me. He looks at you confused.
Well,
I think he means he's here of his own accord.
Gotcha.
And I mistook it the first way as well. Until I mistook it.
I know you did. I was like,
I was like, who are you here for?
definitely missed that one, but go on.
Yeah. All right. What, you think this was just an easy grab or something?
Why did you grab me?
He glances up at Mezziah as she says this, and glances back over at Ren. And he says, one of the easier ones at least.
Okay,
Looks so
but
deceiving.
why grab one of us when you were just going to attack us anyway?
I'm not grabbing just anyone. He glances up at you, Mezziah. I'm here for you.
The fuck did I do? Why are you here for me? What did I do?
She glances up and looks at Gozen. Gozen, you see this hobgoblin gonna look at you and say, you like coin, boy?
Shit.
I had a bounty in my pocket right here for her head. Dead or alive.
Who posted it?
Don't know, it's just a symbol.
What symbol?
Come get it. And he glares right at you.
All right.
It's all the
I
second
wanna
pushing goblin.
No, it's a natural
Yeah, it's not
common. This
uncommon.
isn't common. You guys can all hear this.
I want to search him for the bounty.
Sure.
Was I just like, what the fuck?
Over some time, you do find a small little slip of a bounty. On it, do you read it?
Yes.
Out loud?
To myself first.
You glance at it.
Fuck.
Everyone else, take off your headsets and try to cover your ears or whatever.
Oh
I don't
my
want you guys.
god.
Well, this is metagame right here. I don't want you guys to metagame, all right?
Okay, no, it makes
Easy
sense.
enough. Close your
Come on.
ears.
Come on, David.
Close your eyes. All right. So, goes in. You see a picture of Mezziah on it. And underneath it says, 50 gold. Dead. 200 gold alive. We can use her for our own accord.
Oh my god.
Be careful.
What's happening?
She can change her shape.
Mezziah, what did you do?
And underneath it, you see an image of a black spider. Everyone can put your headsets back on now.
God.
As Gozin, you read that script, and that's what you see.
All right, I want to fold it up, put it in my pocket, and ask Mezziah what she did to Black Spider.
I don't know. I've never even met a black spider.
It goes and go look at it.
Yeah, sure.
Can I see what this is, considering it has to do with me?
Yeah, why don't we all take a look at it?
Yeah, why
if
can't we
it's
just
got
all
to do with
see?
one of our party, we should all be privy to this
Let me
information.
read it first.
I should be able the first to read it, considering it apparently has to do with me. Apparently, I did something to piss off this
Let
black
me-
spider.
let-
As he
Look at
glances
it.
at it by himself real quick.
Oh
Pull
my
him up
god!
again, guys. Gozin, you can leave yours on. Cover your
This is
ears.
so
Stop making
unfair.
comments, Ray.
Our character.
Dave, as you now look at this sheet, it's a picture of Mezziah on it, and underneath it, it says script 50 gold, dead, 200 for alive. We could use her to further us. Be careful, she can change her shape. And then underneath, a symbol of a black spider. Okay, you guys can put your headsets back on.
Can I roll to remember if I did something, please?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh my god.
As you are trying to piece together why a hobgoblin is looking for you, what you have to do with a black spider.
Oh my god, please.
Hey,
What's it say?
as I get done reading it, I'm gonna throw it in the fire.
I'm gonna try to grab it as I see him throwing it.
Please.
You gonna try grabbing it?
Yep.
Intelligence.
As you see, roll me an insight check first.
What did you want me to roll again? Intelligence? you said?
Intelligence, yes.
Okay.
15.
You see him looking at the paper and almost side-eye the fire pit before he even goes to throw it in. You can have a reaction before he does anything.
9.
Don't try
9.
to grab it.
You cannot remember anything, Mezziah, as you're trying to piece together what's going on.
Did he grab it?
As you go to toss it, Ren, you snatch the paper out of the air before it hits the fire.
Ren, let me see it.
And on it,
I'll show it to her as I'm reading it. We'll both read
it's a
it.
photo of Mezziah, just as she is. Underneath it, it says, 50 gold dead, 200 alive. We can use her to further us. Be careful, she can change shape. And the symbol underneath it of a black spider.
Mezziah's just gonna cover her mouth like,
You see her instantly go white.
What's this mean?
I don't know what I did to Black Spider. I've never encountered Black Spider before.
That's not what I asked.
It's literally from Black Spider. What else are you asking?
You know what I'm asking.
No, I don't.
The changing shape thing. That's...
I don't know. I do recitals. I dance. Of course I change costume.
It says
It says
shape,
shape.
not attire.
Same
Are you
difference
like
with special
me?
effects. No, I'm not like you. You really think I would have kept that hidden if I were like you? I'm not from the Isles.
Where are you from?
A village that was destroyed. Sorry if I don't like talking about it.
Look, if we're going to be getting people that coming after 200 gold bounties,
I don't even know why there is such a
I
bounty on me.
think you need to lay everything on the table if you want to still keep traveling with us. I'm not going to put my head on risk for someone I don't even know who wants to keep secrets from us about why you have this pretty big bounty on your
I
head.
don't know why I have a bounty. I've never done anything to Black Spider. I've never met Black Spider. Not in all of my rehearsals, not in all of my recitals, in all the cities I've been to, I cannot remember a single instance I've met someone with the name Black Spider.
Okay, but why would they have any interest in you?
At this moment, the hobgoblin pipes in. as he's still there.
Yep.
Looking at you guys bicker. Do not know what she can do.
She's gonna throw a glare over at him like, shut
mean-
the fuck up, you asshole.
Do you guys have any idea? You got being pretty quiet. Am I in the wrong here? Do you guys not agree with me?
Her past is her past. But secrets aren't a good thing.
I genuinely do not know what. I just genuinely don't know what Black Spider wants with me. I've never met them. I don't know who they are. I don't-
200 gold, you must have done something bad.
I don't know. I don't know.
Or he knows you, but that you don't know him.
If you've
I
done,
don't wrong people, usually. And the people I do wrong, they're not good people, but I know it's not Black Spider.
It doesn't necessarily.
Hobgoblin looks up. Cut me loose, we share this bounty.
no.
You can sit your ass there. Shut the fuck up.
Mezziah
Can I ask the
does the little-
hobgoblin if he knows
Fine.
Black Spider?
If you'd rather have a changeling in your party,
She just fucking goes dead silent.
You're a what?
Wider than snow, like.
you see his smile just go wider than the Grinch, just cynical.
Would any of us
Glaring.
know anything about changelings?
All of you guys would. You
Yeah.
guys
Okay.
been to bigger cities, and you guys would know.
Her breath catches in her throat, and she feels on the verge of panicking. Because she's not had very. Aside from big cities, she's not had good experiences with being caught out with being a changeling.
Right on.
So she's very much so on the verge of panicking. Like, you can see she's wide-eyed.
Like I said, she turned white
A
faced.
little teary, definitely teary-eyed. Like, breathing rapidly. Like.
So
shit,
you
oh shit, oh
can
shit.
change your entire body as a
Yes.
changeling?
Yes.
Oh, why didn't you just say that? That's not that big
Because
a deal.
last time I admitted to a party that I didn't know, they nearly killed me.
That you didn't know you could change? Or
That I didn't know in general, and then found out I was a changeling. So essentially, like a party like you guys. Seemed fun, seemed nice, found out I was a changeling.
seemed nice. This guy's a dick. Yeah,
Whatever.
look at you, Ren.
Whatever. See if I'll heal you.
This isn't helping her already shattered emotional state from Jupe being dead. She's very
Oh,
much
that's
so.
completely fine. Yeah.
Very much so, like about to just. She looks ready to bolt, basically, because she's just like very much so in the fight or flight, going in there at least.
If that's all it is, then I don't. That's not that big of a deal. Look, I'm freaking part werewolf. I think we can handle a changeling in our party. It's not that
Just a
big of a
bounty
deal.
hunter. Looking for goblin ears.
Everyone roll me initiatives.
Ah, jeez.
Fuck.
Yay!
Ooh.
Son of a bitch.
Jasper, what'd you get?
15.
That's bad.
Back to you,
I
yeah.
rolled a below a 10. It's not good. He said not good.
Alrighty, after that goes, and what'd you get?
7.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's what I rolled.
Ren, what'd you get?
17.
Oh my god.
What'd you get the highest?
Mezziah, what'd you get?
23.
Oh, shit.
Alrighty. At this moment, as you guys are bickering amongst yourselves, you had yet to realize that he was undoing his binds.
Son of a
Fuck.
bitch.
And he stands up as fast as lightning and swipes at Mezziah,
As in to grab me or
as in attack him with a longsword.
fuck?
Because he was not disarmed or nothing
No, he
like that. He had
No, he
everything still
didn't.
with him. You guys just bound him up and that was it. So,
Yeah.
in light of you guys not specifying stuff like that,
Yep.
this is what happens.
Didn't think of it. Fuck.
Fair enough.
Surprise round.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Now, during a surprise round, he is seen. So, technically, and this is where a lot of people are going to argue about, but wordplay is, it's a surprise round. You guys just don't get an action on this turn. He does not get advantage. If he is hidden as an unseen attacker, you do get advantage. So, there's no advantage roll on this for him. He's still there in front of you guys. Yes, he is unaware. You guys are unaware that he's doing this, but still, it's not unseen. So, There's no wordplay saying that he's unseen. So he's attacking at you with a longsword. 18 to hit.
Yup.
As he swings away with his longsword. Yep, that's it. It's gonna be a 9 points of damage with the sword, and then also an extra 7, so 16 points of damage to you.
Holy fuck!
Shit.
Fuck.
As he stands up in one fluid motion and slices you with his longsword. He's going to jump back 30 feet and prepare himself.
She's stumbling back. And,
And
she's like,
now, top of the round, Mezziah, you are now up.
what a way to start my turn. What a way. Fuck. Okay. Oh God.
What would you like to do, Mezziah?
I'm looking at my stuff. I'm looking at my stuff. Fuck. Okay, let's see. Spells. He's 30 feet away.
30 feet away. As he stood up, attacked you, and darted off.
I'm gonna use Shatter on him again.
Oh fuck!
Cause fuck him. Fuck him. I'm just gonna use Shatter on him again.
Alright. Constitution save.
Been wanting to cast Guiding Bolt on this guy.
17.
Fuck. Yeah. But I can still do
Still
half
half as much damage on a successful one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and then 7, 8, 9, 10,
Not bad.
13. Half of 13 is. I'm gonna use my calculator.
Be 6, right?
6, yeah. We round down the
down.
damage.
Okay, then yeah, 6.
You position it right on him.
Yeah.
As you have this weapon hit you, he darts away and prepares himself. You glare right at him, hold your hands out, cast the spell, and you see his body just burst into
fuck.
millions of pieces.
She's angry. She's pissed. She's scared. She's hurt.
He had 1 HP, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my
she's
God.
tired of his bullshit. He's outed her, and now she's so low on health. She's so fucking pissed at him.
As now you guys are free of the hobgoblin threat, finally, for sure. What are you guys doing?
All right, we can continue this conversation in the morning. I think we need to get back to sleep. Look, I don't know if I can speak for the rest of the party here, but you're okay. We all have some issues, and I think being a changeling isn't that big of a deal.
Sure, it's not. She's not gonna say that very loud, but definitely muttered under her breath as she goes to.
Roll me a stealth check. No, you don't roll anything, Tate.
Oh, passive?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm okay with that because that was a really bad roll.
As you are looking away at this dead body, as you just cast Shatter on this hobgoblin, you kind of step forward towards it as he mentions this, and you say this away from him under your breath.
21.
So, it goes unnoticed.
Yep.
What are you guys doing?
All right. Do we want to move him?
As
Use the health potion.
Okay. Roll
Well,
for
we're
it.
about to go to sleep.
Yeah, you guys are about to go to sleep.
That's true. Okay.
As
yeah.
I see her about to check, I'd be like, we're about to go back to sleep.
Last I checked, you weren't the one who was bleeding from being swiped at by a hobgoblin.
hey,
Okay, here we go. Healing word.
two, you two, shut the hell up.
Healing
She's
word.
gonna roll her eyes and just.
Yeah, you get 5 points of healing. All right, let's go back to sleep. We can continue this conversation on the road in the morning.
Well, before we all fall asleep, I'm gonna start looting everything. See what he has on his, see what I have on
She's gonna go
the
to
goblin, hobgoblin, and all the other.
All the little goblins don't have nothing but rusty short swords and busted looking shields.
Put him on the fire.
You see one dagger and one short bow by Droop that you had seen already.
Yep, those will be on his grave, planted.
Planted in the grave. Awesome.
I also leave.
You feel piercing skin as you push through. No.
I leave an orange on the grave.
Okay.
He said he liked oranges.
There you go.
Oh.
Hell yeah. And then
Should we say a prayer?
What's that?
Probably should. Or we can do it now, or we can do it in the morning.
We'll do it now.
I think we should do it in the morning. I'm exhausted.
I don't give a fuck. What you do it now?
Mezziah is just gonna cut a little piece of her hair off and just put it on the grave.
easily enough. Do you grow it back instantly?
No.
Okay.
No. Just because I know that she's gonna do next shit, she still doesn't trust them enough for that.
Well enough. It's fine. So you lay a little hair tie of her hair on the grave, as well as on the hobgoblin. You find chainmail. You find one longsword, and then you also find 70 silver pieces.
It's quite a bit for this guy.
I mean, he is a bounty hunter, so.
You know?
Hey, if he's a bounty hunter, did you know him, Jasper? You recognize him?
I don't know.
All right. I mean, just take a good look at him. He's right there still. You're literally over his body. I can't get my voice right today.
I would like to look through his
Remains.
not his remains, but his pack.
Okay.
Because there's like a
Look for his wallet.
signet or something.
For his ID.
From, like a group.
You do see bounty hunter sigil on it that you would know belongs to a sort of what are they called? Like subchapter of a major bounty hunter group.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Shit.
I don't even know. After knowing Jasper and knowing he doesn't remember shit, I don't know why you even ask.
Yeah.
Just because I want to see this.
14. Or do you want to reroll that?
No, that's fine. The face doesn't seem familiar at all, but the charter, the subclass type of this bounty hunter group that you do know, and you do know them to be based out of Waterdeep.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Known as the Black Hand.
The Black Hand.
Black Hand.
That's not creepy at all.
Yeah, shit.
Do you tell us this information?
No.
Damn!
No.
Now I'm gonna tell the group that's after me, huh?
All right, adventurers, what would you guys like to do further?
All right. I say a little prayer.
Say a little prayer for you,
For Droop.
forever, forever.
And then I go pass the fuck out.
All righty.
Because I'm exhausted.
I go back to my bedroll and take a nap.
Nappy nap.
I'm on first watch.
All righty.
Mezziah just goes back to sleep quiet, doesn't say anything to the others, just pets her little mouse.
Easily enough, it curls up around your neck. Doesn't really nibble at you, but like snuzzles its nose
Yeah.
into your neck.
She's
And then
relieved
it-
he's okay at least.
Curls up right beside you as you all lay right back down again into this embered fire. And you guys continue your long rest. And you guys can put it on your charts now. You guys have had a long rest with no further interruptions. So that eliminates all of your guys' temp HP, but you get all your spells, your abilities, and if you used any hit dice, you get half of those back that you've used.
Make sure you uncheck that little green check mark.
D&D
I
Beyond.
did it this
Not
time.
sponsored,
But willing.
but willing. Does that mean, you like anal? But willing?
For D&D Beyond, absolutely.
Jesus.
You like to do
You open door for everybody, man.
Open up a can.
Oh, pass.
Alrighty. As you guys
Shit, I gotta do my
are in the beginning of your day,
spells.
again, paladins, clerics can alter your spells if you would like to. Knowing what you guys are headed towards, you guys are 12 hours away from Thundertree. As you guys wake up, do your morning routines. What does anyone do? Anything in particular as you guys are doing your morning prayers to get your spells? We're saying it's roughly about. You guys woke up at like 1 o'clock and had that whole interaction. So another 8 hours from there, 7 would have been full sleep time right there. So you guys are waking up roughly about like 8, 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna start limbering up, stretches.
Alrighty.
Do some
I
yoga.
ask, while he's doing that, I ask Gozen, hey Gozen, before we head off, would you do some light sparring with me? I really would like to work on my form for fighting. And you seem like you're pretty handy with that sword and shield there.
Let's dance.
All right, we do some light sparring.
Alright.
Mezziah's gonna do some dancing off on her own, kind of a little separated.
Walking off into the woods?
No.
Away from them, or?
Just a little bit away from the others. Still out where it's open, where they can easily see each other. But
As she does that, I'm gonna pay attention to her more than I usually do.
Yeah,
Easily
same.
enough.
yeah,
I keep an
she's-
eye.
You all have, and
Aren't
you
you
can feel
sparring?
the eyes.
Huh?
You're sparring. You can't be
sparring.
looking.
I
You're
keep
sparring.
an eye.
Keep your eyes on
We're
Spar.
sparring.
Goes
not
in.
actually
Roll
fighting.
me 3 d4s.
Oh, jeez.
Keep your eyes on Spar.
Exactly. As you glance off occasionally over at Mezziah dancing.
Mezziah
What's
just
the
like
first
eyes
D4?
on her.
I rolled all 3 at once.
No, that's fine. Yeah, tell me 1d4.
4.
Ren, as you're over there doing some light sparring with him, you
jeez.
realize you're just doing like sheathed weapons, right? So you don't have all the, it's all blunt essentially.
Yeah.
And you see goes in going a little bit more, harrying you a little bit more with more stronger attacks and trying to tell you the proper technique, how to parry, how to move, how to position, how to stop someone from running away. And at the same time, you kind of like in your head side glance over at Mezziah, she's dancing, and he smacks you on the top of the head and yells at you to focus.
Good.
Again, as you're doing this whole dance routine and you still kind of glance off, you kind of rotate, try to pivot around him to try to get like a side view instead behind Gozen to see Mezziah over there dancing. And what was the second D4 there?
2.
You feel pain in your side, but no damage at all. It's just you feel a sharp nick. Pay attention, he says. And then as it gets further on, how long do you go dancing for?
Just until they call her back.
Okay, so as you're dancing for, we're saying about an hour long, as everyone else is doing everything else, you start to get more footwork placed into your movements now. Ren goes in and now trying to show you the proper steps, how to thrust properly, how to parry, all the same things as he's been trying to embed into you with this past hour. And again, you realign your focus over to how Mezziah is standing over there talking with a small little mouse, putting it up like on a little backpack of hers and kind of setting out food and stuff like that. And goes in, what's that third D4?
1.
You get hit in the head with another one and it tells you to focus once again. You don't gain any acknowledgement at all because you're too far off in your thought of what's going on with Mezziah now. So, just as a heads up.
Yep.
You guys are ready to head out?
Not quite yet.
No?
Sorry, I was preparing spells as I was rolling.
Fine, that's completely fine. No, keep going.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to drop, what I want to pick up.
As you guys are still doing your morning routines, essentially getting food, getting dressed, walking, trying to find some water,
prepared
rations,
spell.
whatever it may be.
So we in like
Hey.
this little
You
kind of
guys are
press
currently.
I can prepare
In-
less.
You can't?
I'll pull you guys
I
over
can.
to the
You
want
land
to?
map.
Yeah, I can.
So I can prepare another second level spell that we might need.
Yeah.
As you guys are at Thundertree on this pink marker right there, you guys are still, a day and a half travel from Phandalin right there, down
Yep.
here at the south. But you guys are currently right here along the west side of the Neverwinter Woods. And you guys are still about 12 hours away in travel from Thundertree. There you guys
Well, as they're still sparring, I'm gonna go to Mez and have her. We're gonna start walking that way and tell them to catch up to us.
As you got, do you take off with them?
Reluctantly. She'll reluctantly go with him because she'd rather walk with him.
Grabs
than
all your,
with Ren.
you grab all of you guys' belongings, and as they're
Yeah.
still sparring, you guys make your way. And that was, we'll say that's where that one had been done from Gozen over there. As he tells you to focus, as you now notice them getting up and starting to walk away. Focus.
Focus
I
there.
also give my health potion to Gozen.
All right.
Saloon bless you.
You too.
So as we're kind of moseying,
Yeah.
why don't you trust us?
Because usually trust is followed by betrayal. So sorry that I don't like trusting others with anything.
Even after what we've gone through?
Yes. I've been betrayed after going through far worse things with others. Sorry, it's hard to trust in people's humanity or moral code.
Well, I can tell you for sure that I will not betray you.
I'll take it for what it is.
When I was going through that bounty hunter's bag, I found a signet that belonged to Black Hand that is in Waterdeep.
Can I roll to see if I've done
Roll
anything
me.
in Waterdeep?
An intelligence check.
Oh my god, why do you never roll good when I want you to?
But he is a part of a sub bounty group from them.
13. Okay.
13?
Yeah.
You recall the name of the Black Hand, and that with the information being in Waterdeep kind of helps you link a little bit more, so lower the DC a bit, actually indulge in that information. And you remember that going through that location, that was one of the major groups that had risen up over the years that had a base somewhere within the sewers.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about all you find. Well, that's all you remember, I should say.
They were one of the groups that rose up while I was traveling through there. The sewers, I think, is where they'd been based.
The subgroup you're talking about?
I don't know if it's the subgroup or the main group, but that was definitely their name. I don't know if they'd had a subgroup by that time. I haven't been there in quite some time myself.
Been where? Since we're caught up. No? Okay. Alright, we just keep walking.
Well, you don't have, you can, if you don't have any faith in this group, you can have faith in me. Okay?
Did I miss
We'll see.
something?
I feel like we did.
Huh.
Seems
We'll
like I got
see.
pretty deep over here.
Just a bit.
Goes in deep.
Is that your last name, Gozen?
It's a nickname.
Real name is
Looks pretty small to
Arthur.
me.
David, the second you kill that mouse, any and all trust you've gained from this conversation is gone. It's gone. It's all gone.
Hell yeah.
Shattered. You'll never gain her trust again.
Is there a bounty on mouse ears?
Not that I have any.
All right, so
Just
you guys
goblin ears.
currently walking to the north towards Thundertree, correct?
Yes.
As you guys are traveling, what's the direction, or not the direction, what is the order you guys are traveling in then?
Oh, it
You guys
would
no
be
longer
like
have
this.
group, so there's only 4 of you.
Well, it would be
It'd be like this.
Rip.
me and her out front.
Yeah.
Okay. Now in
Those
a
two the
square
back.
pattern?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Jasper and Mezziah, please roll me perception checks. So you guys are making your way to the north. Still
Making my
you
way
guys still skirting
uptown.
along Neverwinter Wood, right? Correct?
Yep. Pass my
Okay.
home pass.
Perception. I need you.
Johnny, you know that song? Did we just become good friends?
Yes.
Best of friends.
Best of friends? Jasper, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Mezziah, what'd you get?
14.
Nice. As you guys are making your way about hour marker 10, you guys are now pushing along to, we'll say, 6 o'clock p.m. And you guys realize you're coming up to the road into a common dirt road. At this location, you actually see in front of you what look like a few wolves, almost lying in wait for anything or person that may be passing by. And they're roughly about 90 feet in front of you. And he notices this, and you are glancing around, and you see his eye line and kind of follow
Hold
it
up.
as well.
Hold up.
What's happened?
What's up?
I see some wolves in front of me.
Oh, fuck.
How many?
Three. No, 3.
3
There's 3 in front of me.
that you can see.
That you can see.
Alright.
Well, shit. I'd
I'm,
rather...
I'm gonna kneel down,
Okay.
take out my bow,
All right.
and take a shot.
No. I'd rather
gonna
we
take a shot?
didn't
Yeah,
kill the
take a shot.
wolves.
Everyone roll me initiative.
I'm gonna
God.
give Gozen advantage.
It's now since you have admitted you're taking a shot, and this is where I said before,
Taking a shot.
players, if you guys are gonna do something, I'm gonna ask once, and once you say the repeated question is a response, that's what you're doing. So he's like, I fucked up.
This is not attack roll.
My rolls
I'm going
are all over
last.
the board.
I bet. No.
I'm going last.
I bet you're not.
I bet I am.
I bet you're not.
I bet you I am.
Did you get a 1?
Yep.
I got a 3.
I got
Well, I
a
got
nat
more than
one.
you, so.
Alrighty, so Jasper, what'd you get?
11.
11.
I get +8 to initiative.
All right,
you get
after
the
that,
highest?
Gozen, what'd you get?
15.
Yeah. He
I
outrolled
need
everybody.
you to give me a rollsies.
Oh,
Oh shit.
shit.
Oh,
Not gonna be the only
10.
one to happen.
nat 20.
Nice, you wasted it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get tonight.
But did you waste it?
All right, Ren, what did you get?
4.
Nice.
Jeez.
Mezziah?
11.
Nice.
So Rosie's?
It's
Yeah,
rollsies with
rollsies,
Jasper, yeah.
Damn it. Okay, we're not using that one.
Actually, I'm gonna switch dice that one.
Let's go with green.
Oh, fuck!
Don't say that. Hide it. Where's your fucking poker face at?
Not here.
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
Say the numbers.
Just say
I got
it.
16.
Got 6.
Okay, so
10
Mezziah.
more.
Mezziah's after Jasper.
Fuck.
Alrighty, so in this moment,
Around them, goddammit.
no one does anything, and you guys can all sense that Jas goes in. You sense that Jasper's about to do something. You have a reaction before this happens.
Stop.
Would you like to do anything?
I just want to.
Pull out his longbow and take steady aim as he's kneeling down. As you now see wolves 90 feet in front of you.
They're just chilling, man. They're not trying to do nothing.
I just want to use my free action to draw my longsword and my action to put my shield on my arm.
Oh my god, you should stop it.
I'd also like to clarify, as we're walking, Ren would definitely be having his shield on as we're walking through where we're not safe.
Okay. Yeah, I would assume you guys traveling in the wilderness. If you guys were on the road, I would probably tell you guys to dictate that you guys are having weapons or armor, extra armor out, such as shields. But being in the wilderness locations, how you guys said you guys were beelining it, I would assume you guys were going to at least carry a shield in your side if you had
Yeah.
one available. So,
Especially after what happened earlier.
being 90 feet away, are you doing something? What was that, Jasper? Or Jasper,
Just
Gozen?
readying my sword and shield.
So John pause it.
Would you like to do anything there, Gozen? Would you like to do anything there, Gozen? I had myself muted, sorry.
No. Just have my shield on my arm, longsword in hand.
Alrighty. As it comes down to the turn now, Jasper, you are unnoticed by these wolves as you fire a shot. Which one are you aiming at? There's 3 wolves in front of you currently in this sort of intersection pathway towards Thundertree, where you guys know you have to follow this road down into the known location of Thundertree. You have 1 wolf directly to your north, and you have 2 more wolves, one directly northwest and another one northeast on you.
One right in front of me, north.
All right, and he's within 90 feet, so go for it.
You
that
said
attack.
with me hidden,
Yes, you are hitting.
so
yes.
I get advantage?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
As they were not aware of your presence from this distance.
Thought we could have just skirted around them, man.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking a chance with nothing. 13.
13 misses.
Sure does.
Yes, now you make yourself aware of where your location's at. Oh no, actually 13 hits, sorry. I was reading something different.
Shit.
13 just hits. Roll that damage.
Shit. Woohoo! 10 points damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
As you see this wolf, how would you like to kill it?
Oh, shit.
Man,
Heart shot!
gotta remember.
Heart shot! Just
animal
fucking
advanced
crack!
You guys see him take steady aim. As his
idiot.
bow sends this
Another
deadly
fantastic
arrow
hook for
all the
us.
way across the way, piercing this wolf's heart. They're now aware of your guys' presence as you guys are all sitting around. Alrighty, after that turn, Mezziah, you're now up as you see Jasper shoot the arrow off.
You goddamn idiot. We could have just walked around them. She's just gonna pull out her fan at the ready.
Oh, you doing any bonus actions or anything
I was on
else?
bonus action, still my bow away.
Okay, sure. Yep, I'll allow it. Alright, and then any movements then, Jasper. Okay, now Mezziah, sorry.
Yeah. She's just like annoyed more than anything. And just pulls out, well, she already has it out, but just opens her fan at the ready, prepared for just in case. Because now he's irritated and angered the whole pack. So they're definitely coming for them then.
Alrighty, as you prepare yourself and brace yourself, it is now over to Ren. You're now up as you see Jasper lay out one of these wolves that's still 90 feet away from you guys. You don't know, I mean, he pointed it out to you, so you do know there's one behind a rock and one sort of slightly in a bush.
All right. Can I get to a position where I would see either of them?
If you were to rotate yourself to either way, you would have to go up onto rough terrain, and you would be able to notice the one behind the bush off to the northeast of you.
All right, I'll do that. So that would take me like here-ish?
Yep, you would actually go up more onto the rock ledge over here to the
Oh, it's
right
like
hand
up
side
here?
of your map. Yep. As you're still 90 feet away, are you moving closer at all or no?
I just need to be able to see him.
Sure. So you're 90 feet away from him. You see a slight tail kind of laying prone on the floor, looking around now as it's trying to gauge what had just happened.
And I will cast Guiding Bolt at it.
Oh, shit.
For it.
God.
Roll that attack.
Fuck them up.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Some damage.
Finally, I get to do that.
I want to do this so fucking much.
One.
It's not terrible. That is a 12.
12. How do you roll your guiding bolt out?
So I spin my hand, and once again those three moons come out. Oh, yeah, exactly. And
Tobey
as I do
Maguire
it-
style.
That's my first thought.
Go, let's go.
3 moons come out, and they all converge on one, and as it hits.
Awesome, hell yeah. As this wolf now gets obliterated by a guiding bolt in its ass.
Oh my God.
And now you do see one slightly jump to the north of the rock location that's now 10 feet away from, or 100 feet away from, jump 10 feet from his location and out from around the area to kind of get a better view of where you guys are all at. Any other bonus actions, or
Nope, that'd be it.
you would have had to use all your movement too as well to get over to that location.
Yep,
But
I'm good.
other than that, it now moves the turn over to top of the round. Goes in, you're up. As you see 2 wolves get obliterated, and there's just one more jumps out in the line of sight. It's 100 feet away from you.
I'm gonna holler at it and just see if I can coax it closer. Like, here, doggy, just.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh my God.
I believe it's 13. Let me check my persuasion here. Yeah, 13.
You see it like up on all fours, like you see its neck and all the hair along its backside to spike up slightly, and it looks in your direction as you say that, and it starts to slowly walk towards you guys on its turn. All right. Anything else? I'm doing all I can do.
That's it.
All right. After it goes in its turn, it's now the wolf's turn.
Too bad I wasn't a werewolf. I could make it believe that I'm its alpha. I could get a pack of wolves.
Oh my
You get a pack of goblins, I get a pack of wolves.
Or I could have, animal friended them.
Like,
Like you did last campaign?
yeah.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure my
As
animal
it
friends retired
goes
this time, I think.
crawling towards you slowly, you see it sprint.
Oh, there it goes.
And it's now 60 feet away from you guys as it's running towards you. Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to move it there. It's 60 feet away from you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
It stops. Real fucking loud.
Oh,
It's
shit.
a fucking pack, you dumbass.
And then it runs another 20 feet and kind of skids into the ground. 10 feet away from you guys. And
You
starts to
just
growl.
had to attack. You just had to fucking attack.
Alrighty,
10
and that's
feet
its
away
turn.
from us?
10 feet away from you.
Okay.
Alrighty, on that turn. Well, wait, you guys were 9. You guys were 100 feet away. No, he's 20 feet away. Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot he was already 100 feet away from you guys. Alright, so after that wolf's turn, it's now Jasper's turn. Jasper, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take out my dart. My
Okay.
whip dart.
Yep.
And take a full step toward it and throw my dart at it.
Alrighty. Roll me that attack.
19.
19 hits. Roll some damage.
5 points of damage.
5. Hell yeah. As you see this wolf run into view and get pelted with a dart. Still looks
Kinda
at you
sounds
pissed
like
off. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use a key point.
Alright.
Use Fairy Blows.
Are you going to get in range?
Yeah.
Alright. As you go running up to it, all the way. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run up to it. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna kind of roundhouse kick it.
Okay.
But before I do that, I want to look at it with disgust, and then imagine myself with poison on my
Okay.
hands and feet.
Awesome. As you start to have a shade of green sort of appear around your appendages.
Yep.
He wants to always.
You fucker.
Roll it inside the dice tray there, buddy.
I tried. It's still a fucking save. 11.
11
Damn it.
misses as you go for the roundhouse and it completely ducks underneath and slicks.
As I spin back around,
Yeah.
like I plant my foot.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Go ahead.
I rolled a 16.
16 hits. Roll some damage.
Sweet. Seven points of damage.
How would you like to kill this last wolf?
Oh my god.
I don't. I'm gonna grapple it.
You're gonna knock it out?
Yep.
All right. As you knock it out on the ground. All right. You guys have no threat in the vicinity currently.
Why'd you knock it out?
I want to tame it as a companion.
Ooh, I like it.
David, as your sister, thoroughly fuck me up everything you stand for. I swear to God. As Mezziah. Oh, sweet, nice. Next one's mine.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna have a pack of wolves. Red, you're my next bitch.
He's already tried that. You know how that works.
Alrighty.
You're lucky
With
I
no
failed
further
it.
threat in the vicinity, you guys are currently free of danger.
We need to get out of here. It howled earlier. More than likely calling the rest of their pack.
Yeah, I want to.
I'd rather not be here and deal with
Is he up on a hill?
Yes.
I'm back with you guys now.
But was he?
That was the hill, yes.
Okay.
That location on the map is the hill.
We'll go that way.
I want to shift and just smell, look, see if I can find any
You may lift up my pants. You can smell my butt too.
sign
Roll
of more wolves.
me a perception check with advantage.
Excuse me.
19.
Sorta as a... If you guys ever played the Witcher video game, Witcher 3 more specifically is what I'm referring to.
because of my friend.
As you are playing it, you can sort of do a heightened sense view, and it highlights areas. And this is how your vision is portrayed as you're using a sniffing sense. And you see the trail kind of piping a little bit more to the left, southwest location of your guys' area that you guys are actually walking from. That it seems a consistent trail of the scent of the wolves is coming from that direction. And you can smell more on that path.
Okay. And we are headed which
East.
way to Thundertree?
You guys are headed east on the Thundertree.
So it's the opposite direction.
Yes, opposite direction.
All right. I will just be like, I'm pretty sure there's more to the. You said southwest?
Southwest, yes.
I'm pretty sure there's more to the southwest, but if we're heading east, I don't think we'll need to really worry about it.
Sounds good to me.
Keep walking.
I'll keep an eye out
Keep going.
just in case they are coming up on us, but I think we'll be fine.
They might, considering we killed 2 of their pack members.
Right, but they're just wolves. They're not.
Do you still that rope?
Wolves are smarter than you think. And
Is
they're
it?
very pack-oriented animals.
My rope?
Yeah, your rope.
Sure.
Can I have it?
Oh my
Sure.
god, are you about to leash this poor wolf?
I sure the fuck am.
Oh my god. Do you want me to help?
Too bad we don't have Droop.
He could make
He can
ride
ride
it.
it in.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
I wrote it. Oh.
Jasper has his ears.
I do.
I'm sorry, what?
Stop.
Alright, so you're grabbing this
The rope, and I would
wolf.
like to kind of tie it around his neck as a, like more of a, like a leash and try to.
Okay. You should probably muzzle it.
Yeah.
No.
You should really muzzle it.
You're gonna leave it. Are you muzzling or no?
Please
You
muzzle
should
it.
really
We're
muzzle
asking
it.
you to muzzle it, please.
Then I'll muzzle it.
Alright, so you sort of you sort of loop this rope around its mouth to keep it shut slightly, and then also around its neck to act as a secondary leash, sort of like as you see on common muzzle leashes. And simple enough, you're able to have it, but it's still passed out for another 3 hours.
Oh my
I'm gonna carry it.
I'm just gonna drag it behind us.
god.
I'm gonna kind of carry it with his
Oh my god,
His paws.
hogtied?
Yeah.
around like his belly around my neck,
Okay.
and paws out front, and his head kind of.
Sets it off to the left side of you as
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of bouncing around as you guys are walking. Sure, easily enough. As you guys are now traveling towards Thundertree, you guys have another 2 hours of travel. What's the order of path that you guys are going?
The same thing. The
Yeah.
square.
Since you're carrying the wolf, I'll let you go in back and I'll take front.
I'll be
You
by
probably shouldn't. Someone should probably be behind me just in case.
I'll be by you because
Then we'll offset.
Kind of stagger your
Yeah.
position. So who is first in line then? Is it Ren?
Yeah.
All right, your shifting goes away after a minute, correct? So it's going to be gone this whole time.
Yep.
You traveling. And then it's going to be Mezziah secondary, and then at the third position is Jasper, and then goes in, correct?
Yes.
All right, as you guys are traveling to the east now on the main road towards Thundertree. Excuse me. Gradually, the trail becomes an old, overgrown lane, winding between dilapidated buildings choked in vines and brush. Ahead of you, in the middle of the settlement, rises a steep hill upon which stands a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof and an adjacent cottage. A dirt road hugs the base of the hill and winds its way between old stone houses, as many of which are roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear more or less intact as you're able to glance through the whole location as dilapidation and these trees rising to maybe 30 to 40 feet high. The whole place is eerily silent. A wooden sign is nailed to the post nearby right before you enter the location, and it reads, "Danger, plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now."
fuck.
Alrighty.
And let me
So
throw
we
you
keep
guys
going.
over to the map real quick. As you guys appear on the left-hand side of this map, and this is a fairly large map, as using Roll20, all these squares, they're tinier squares.
Oh my god, this place
Yes.
is huge.
Oh man.
This is technically a dungeon crawl, so goes in your love. So in this whole progression of this travel, you guys have to dictate exactly what you're doing and tell me specifically moving your characters around, because you're walking into unknown territory with plant monsters and zombies.
And a wolf that someone wants to tame in this dangerous scenario.
Is it a freaking problem?
Normally, no. But right now, yes.
All right, so we
Could be
see
useful.
all this, right?
Yes, you see everything. And the trees, like I said, are around 30 to 40 feet tall occasionally. Most of the locations that you see pinned up here are the individual trees. The brush looks like rough and difficult terrain, as well as some of the other areas that are heavy in the vicinity. But you do see, currently in front of you, 3 buildings. One directly to your east that looks like a sort of, almost like a brew house tavern. The one directly to your south is another small little cottage, as well as to the southeast is another similar small cottage.
Can we see? Is that one to our south ruined?
Partially ruined, yes. There's sections along the north wall that actually have gaps in the wall that you can actually glance through.
Did I notice anything on the way in through it?
Not from that location. Would you like to move closer and check it out?
Well, just as we were walking.
No.
Okay.
Messiah's gonna get her crossbow and load it. Have
Okay.
it at the ready just in case.
Sure, easily enough. Is everyone else walking with their weapons now? Or is everyone just walking with their shields?
Yeah,
I have my
I'll draw
shield.
my longsword.
I just have my shield currently.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie off the rope that's to the wolf to my hip.
Okay.
it's still connected
Still
to me.
passed out.
Fucking god.
Damn it! Still,
It's still passed
it is 2
out.
hours.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So I'm still holding it.
You're
I
still
swear
holding
to
it?
God, if you get attacked.
What you guys want to do?
Do you want to head to the ruined one or this one that looks more intact? You said it was a brew house?
About-
It looks similar to a tavern that you guys have been to.
Okay.
Let's try.
Do you want to check out the abandoned first, then
Yeah.
check out the?
Fine with me.
Alright.
Head to the front door or check out through one of these.
We should probably peek through the walls
Yeah, peek through
first.
the walls first instead of just blindly opening the door.
All right.
I'll head
There's
over
no
that.
door.
There's one completely open doorway, and there are doors as well. And some of the, if you look on the map, you can see squared off locations, which are doors. Those doors are specific, so if you don't see one there in that location, then it means it's opened. So in the south cottage building that you guys are checking,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
who's going there first?
I will is my idea.
Okay. So as you walk up, are you walking up to the doorway, or what are you doing?
I'll walk up.
Everyone following as well, or are you guys just staying put?
I'm just gonna stay right here,
Yeah, I'll head by
just in
mys-
case. We decide to go to the other side.
Yeah, I'll head by myself stealthily to the open part we seen, not the doorway.
Yep, open wall to
Yep.
the north. Sure. All right, roll me. As you're glancing through, you see that you can see gaps in the wall, and as you walk up to it, not having a clear sign of view of anything inside of it, but you can still see inside of it. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's good. 26.
26. You actually do see cowering in the shadow of a big, huge, giant old tree is a crumbled stone cottage with no roof, and the weeds are rampant through here. It's completely getting overtaken by nature itself once again, and you actually do see two creatures sitting along the north and south walls that seem to be similar to that of a bush, but they're constantly moving. Their roots are picking up off the grounds and just sort of not really shimmying, but moving slightly to where you can tell that they're what would be arms or appendages are moving slightly. You can't see a face on them, but you do see two twig blights that are standing there currently.
Twig blights?
Twig blights, yes.
Does anybody have a Pokeball? Throw this bell sprout.
As you see one directly in front of your little location you're looking into, and one to the south.
He finally got it.
I only see two.
You see two of them. One hugging the corner to your south, directly in front of this little hole that you're looking through. You see it sort of like bushes essentially moving, and you finally realize it's a creature in front of you. And that it shifts. It's slightly discolored compared to the natural bushes, but if you weren't so perceptive about it, you would almost mistakenly think that this is another bush.
All right, I will slowly, stealthily back up, tell them what I see. And do we want to go take care of them? I'm not sure what they are. I haven't seen anything like that before, right?
Can I roll?
Roll me.
Can I roll for knowing?
Either roll me a nature check. As you're saying this out loud to everyone can roll me a nature check if you would like to.
Okay, what's my nature?
Nature or Arcana, either one.
Nope. That's
I'll do the same
fitting.
thing.
How about we don't roll for intelligence?
As both of those, I'm pretty sure are intelligence based, yeah?
Yes. Fuck. No.
What'd you roll, Jasper?
A 4.
Twig blights. Man, this wolf really smells.
Is that a bell sprout?
Goes in, what'd you get?
18.
18.
Nice.
Bren, what'd you get?
4. I'm smelling the wolf too.
14.
You got a 14?
14.
Damn, it stinks over here.
So at the notion goes in of a twig blight, you realize that it is simply an awoken shrub in a sense. That it was originally a bush or shrubbery that was in nature on its own, and then some magical essence such as an arcane force or something beyond that had awoken it and given it its sort of sentient life.
All right, I want to pass that along to everybody. Yeah.
Easily enough, you guys now know what twig blights are. And with that, what was it, in 18, correct?
Yes.
With that as well, you do know that they are passive creatures.
Okay.
Sweet.
So you guys want to check out
Unless threatened.
the bar?
Yeah, we can check that out, or we can check the other abandoned one before we head there.
Yeah,
We
we
can-
may
we
as well
can-
check out the
Or
other
not
band.
abandoned, but ruined.
Kind of like
So directly
creeping along and then
to the
was my
southeast of you
fault.
guys'
Yep,
location
you do
is
that.
another.
Yeah, I'll go
Building?
peek my nose in that one.
All right. Looking that one.
Yeah, as we're walking. So like, as
Are
we
we
get up
stealthing
here,
now? Are we trying to stealth now, guys?
I would assume we're trying to stealth.
Roll
Yeah,
me stealth checks then, everybody.
Yeah. I'm stealthing.
am I at a disadvantage?
Since you have a wolf, yes. Goes and you have disadvantage because you are in chainmail.
Yep.
I don't believe Ren, you don't have disadvantage, do you? Okay, you do. So everyone's at disadvantage except for Ren. Or except for Mezziah, sorry.
Too bad it wasn't last session. We all
Yeah.
had disadvantage.
So let's see. Let's do these in order real quick. Hold on.
Well,
Jasper, what'd you get for yours?
7.
All right. Gozen, what'd you get for yours?
9.
9. Ren, what'd you get?
15
The
With
fuck?
with
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Nice. And Mezziah, what'd you get?
Dick.
23.
23. Nice. Hell
F
yeah.
you.
You
So
took
as
my
you guys are
wolf,
glancing
so-
through and walking along this path,
You
you
didn't say you
see
wanted it.
Ren Moonweaver make his way to another dilapidated building of the southeast location, directly across from the pathway of that small little location that he had
Doorway.
made to. As you make your way to the doorway, you see these ruined side-by-side cottages look as though they might have belonged to be homes of prosperous shopkeepers or well-off farmers in their time. All that remains are collapsed walls and piles of debris. Several young trees have grown up in the midst of the ruins. And that's all you see right now.
That's all I see in there.
Yep. Are you going to give me a more thorough check? Because you never rolled me a perception.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure, roll me a perception.
Absolutely.
I'm like, yeah, that's all you see.
Another 26.
Another 26, nice. You see in this location, as you see
you go.
3 of them appear. One directly in front of you, looks like and it hasn't moved, so you kind of confuse it a little bit with just a simple bush, as well as 2 more in each corner to the south.
You said it looked like it was a home of a prosperous shopkeeper.
Sure did.
Do I see anything that looks like it would be of value left there? Since you said it was
You
prosperous?
do realize that you can see what would be really good silks lining the walls. Some of the holes that are inside of this debris actually shows signs of wear and tear over years. But you do have a keen eye for it. So in doing so, you're able to glance through, and you do know that this is only one of the rooms that was a joined building to the next one. And that's what it means by being prosperous, is that you know that this building is connected to another building in a sense that it was successfully. This one specifically looks like a bedding chamber area.
Okay, so maybe like their home area. In the
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So I slowly head back, stealthily as we were.
Okay.
Tell them what I see. Tell them there might be maybe some potential loot in the other end of the house
Sure.
or whatever. And then we just keep heading to the not ruined building.
All right. Are you going to the northeast section, the one that looks similar to a
Tavern, yeah.
tavern? All right. As you make your way up here, still going off the stealth rolls that you guys have had, roll me a perception check there, Tate.
21.
As you glance here, a weathered signboard by the door of this large building shows that its faded image of a workhorse holding a flagon of ale. The building is sagging and dilapidated, but it's more intact than the ruins from across the street where you just came from. The doorway here looks as if it's swollen shut, as if it does look like it might need some physical force. And you would know over time that if wood was not treated properly or kept upkeep was fine on it, then it would slowly deteriorate or swell from all the moisture, and this is what it looks like had happened. But it does look like a full intact building.
Hey, guys, and you want to take care of that door?
Should
I
we
don't
go
think it's a
in
good idea to just barge in like that.
angrily, or should we see if he's in there before we start knocking?
Well, you
shit
said
in?
it looks like the door's like stuck, right?
Yeah. Yep, it's a swollen door. You can tell because like the edges on the door frame itself look like they might be slightly splintered, but definitely it looks like it's going to take some physical force to open up this door. Like you can kind of glance at some doorways and realize that it might take some force compared to
Fuck
just
it, knock it down.
All right, I want to just.
I give him guidance to do it.
You can do guidance to do it.
It's 1d4, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna walk up to it and give it the boot.
Give it the boot. All right, go ahead and roll me.
Wait, should Mez do that with her thunder thighs?
All right, roll me a strength check. As you're giving it the good old boot.
Fuck, it's two of the shittiest rolls.
God.
You just gave him advantage, correct? Or is that all it was? Or what did you give him? D4. Oh, that's right, the guidance.
10.
Just enough to do it.
Oh, dang.
As you see the door get kicked off its hinges as it goes flying inward. And at that moment, I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh, shit.
I fucking knew it.
I'll give Mezziah
So
vigilant blessing.
Jesus.
move everyone back. So this location that you guys
Yeah,
currently at right here,
initiative.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
just making it to where you guys can actually see.
I'm rolling real bad on initiative.
I like that
Oh,
one.
I got one
That
more
one's
than the
alright.
other one.
That one's okay.
Let me get these zombies over here.
Oh,
We
that's
will.
what you see. Oh, we don't see. That's what he sees.
Oh, zombies?
Zombies!
Somebody warned us. That's why I didn't want to just use force, because there could have been some in there. We don't know if this is the place where the guy's at.
To use your fancy things.
So, as we are here, everyone, let's see what your initiative rolls were. Jasper, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Alrighty. Goes in.
4.
Rollies.
Sounds about right. Oh, roll us the 4. Go for it.
15.
15.
6.
Nice. And then after Ren, what'd you get, Mezziah?
13.
It's better than them.
Dude, I got 2 nat 1s on initiative now in a row. I'd rather use them on this, though. Being a cleric, I'm okay to go last.
Yeah, fuck you. I had 3 in a row for bad shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, as a cleric, I'm okay to go last.
There it is. Okay.
You found what you're looking for?
Yeah, I found what I was looking for.
Fucking
Alrighty, so
zombies.
from that location, we have, as you kick in the door, goes in, you see 2 shambling figures come up from the left and right of the door frame. That some are slumped against the walls, and then standing in front of you is a sort of broken down countertop. And you see one zombie crawling out from underneath it, as well as one stand up from right behind it. You currently have 4 grayed looking dusty zombies right in front of you. And
Dusty.
at that moment, Jasper, you're the first one to acknowledge something going on. Actually, from that location, you don't notice anything going on,
Nope.
but would you like to do anything without knowing anything? As you kick in the door, or you see Gozen kick in the door.
As I see it, I'd like to just set this wolf down next to me.
Okay, sure enough.
It's gonna wake me up while you're gone.
While we're gone.
Alrighty, after
I'm
that,
just
then,
setting it
Mezziah, you see Gozen kicking a door, and you see an acknowledgement that something's inside as he has his weapons in hand, preparing himself.
Can I see past him?
Currently in front of him, you can see one creature in front of him.
Can I tell what it is?
Yeah, looks like a zombie. A shambling dead figure in front of him.
I think I'll hold off on launching the crossbow because you're right there. And I don't want to accidentally hit you. So I'm gonna hold off for now until I have a better shot or you're inside or out of the way in general.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hold an action then to shoot?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Easily enough. And then after that, then it moves it over to the zombies' turn. As now, all 4 of them see you and start to shamble their way towards you. As they all stand up using half their movement, the one in front of you stands up and starts swiping right at you. It's gonna roll an attack on you. It's gonna be a 6 to hit.
That's a miss.
As he goes swiping at you, you see the other one slightly make its way towards you from the corner edge and attack you as well. Well, he can attack around the corner, sorry. So, that's all they can do as they start to cluster up and get right in front of you. They all start to walk towards you. And that is their turn as they cannot go any further. Goes in, it's now your turn.
All right, I want to use my channel divinity to control undead. What is the challenge rating
Control undead.
on the zombie right in front of me?
Challenge rating of the zombie in front of you. It's actually a quarter.
Okay, so yep, I want to use my
All right,
channel
read
divinity
what it says, because that way we can let the listeners know as well.
As an
Oathbreaker
action,
bullshit.
the paladin targets one undead creature he or she can see within 30 feet of him or her. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target must obey the paladin's commands for the next 24 hours or until the paladin uses this channel divinity option again. An undead whose challenge rating is equal to or greater than the paladin's level is immune to this effect.
All right.
That's pretty high. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
So challenge rating of 3 essentially is what it would have to be, I think
Yes.
is what it
That's
said.
like a whole other party member.
All right,
yeah.
so it's got it said wisdom save, correct?
Yes, 13.
It's got a 3.
Ooh, buddy.
Fails.
All
As
right.
now it is at your
fail.
command. As you, how do you do your channel divinity? Do you pull out your emblem, or what do you do?
Yeah, I want to, especially with it right against me,
Yeah.
pull out my emblem and hold it against it, and then just
So what we see here is, if anyone has seen Demon Knight from way back in the day, you hold up your sigil and you toss it directly into its skull, and it sort of burns and it makes
Yeah.
this steam as the zombie, Shaun of the Dead style moaning, turns around and is now in your command.
all right. Now, can I command it?
I believe-
Still
well,
in this turn? It doesn't specify. It just says it is under my command. Must
Yes,
obey
it
the
will-
paladin's command.
So it'll act as if under the command spell, which allows you to tell it to do whatever you want it to do, and it'll follow
Then
that way.
will that
And it's-
take an action or bonus action or anything?
We'll let it say that it takes your free action to talk to it, and that it takes its own turn on your same turn, and then it'll do whatever you declare it to do.
Okay, but then that still leaves my action
Yes.
available?
Yep.
Okay.
As long as that channel divinity doesn't say it takes an action to do, which I'm pretty
Just
sure
to
it
use
doesn't.
the channel divinity was an action.
Okay, so it does. Okay, yep. So yeah, that uses up your action currently, but on the remaining turns afterward, we will flavor it, or we will play it as you being able to use it as a free action to command it to do something, and that's it.
Okay. I wish to command it to attack.
Oh,
Thank you. Jesus.
Command it to attack the zombie directly west of it.
west of it? Alright, so it's going to attack. Alright, as it goes swinging away with its fists, swings to its left as it swipes away. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yes, because rules on our side.
As now it attacks its buddy in arms. If you would like to roll a d6 of damage.
4.
Nice. So 5 points of damage is done to this zombie to the right. I need you to roll me a Constitution save. There. Goes in.
All right.
Shit. That does not sound good.
Sure doesn't.
Your con's not that bad, right?
No, it's not. 15 total.
15. As you see this zombie swipe at this other zombie, you realize that as soon as it makes direct contact, the dust and clutter that was all over it
Oh, fuck.
kind of wafts out in a sort of a gaseous form, and clouds all around the air within 5 feet of it. Luckily, you do not inhale of it as you bring up your elbow real quick and realize that it just wafts away. All right, after that, it is now the remaining part of your turn if you would like to do anything else.
Get out of the doorway.
Yeah, I would just like to back up
No,
5 feet and then tell the rest of the party, just so Jasper can also be aware, that there are 4 zombies. 1 is under my control. You gonna specify which one?
Sweet.
The one right in the doorway.
Okay,
is under my
Mezziah.
control.
Did you
This
name
is
it?
your reaction. Would you like to attack that zombie that you now see?
Is it the one under his control?
Yes, it is.
Then no, because he told us as he was backing
Okay.
away that he has one under his control.
All right, and this is where coming into play of holding your action doesn't you have to do it. You can have a choice still to do it when it comes up to that
Yeah.
reactions point. So
Yeah.
if you finally realize, I'm going to shoot it now, I have clear sight, he acknowledges it and you can still hold off on it. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's just me acknowledging also to the listeners as well, because a lot of people are like, oh, she has to shoot it. No, she doesn't. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
If
Did
it's
you
under his
name it?
control, I'm just gonna leave
Not yet.
Okay.
it. Not yet.
everyone has a creature under their kind of has a creature under their control. Ren doesn't, but Jasper's trying to.
He's his own creature.
Yeah. All right. So after your turn goes in, if nothing else, it now goes to Ren. You're now up.
All right. Can I see past the zombie in the doorway?
You can see past it. Yes.
So I can see one of the other ones? Mm-hmm. All right. I would like to cast Sacred Flame on whichever one I can see past the one in the door.
Oh shit. Okay. Go ahead. That's a deck save.
Yes.
Fails.
Nice.
Get a 1.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Hold on
God.
1 second. 18. So the Constitution save for the other, because also since he's under your control, he has to take that effect as well from the ash that went into the air. But he succeeds on it, so
Okay.
just as a heads up. Anyways, you attack with the Sacred Flame. Go ahead, roll that damage.
4 radiant damage.
Hell yeah. As you are now damaging it for it as well puffs up this cloud of ash as it goes encircling 5 feet around it, and it attacks the zombie that you have under your control. Goes in and it gets a negative. So you see the ash cloud appear out of the one that had just been hit, and the zombie in front kind of shambles slightly, and you see it sort of almost droop its shoulders down as if some effect had just happened to it. Alrighty, after that, anything else there, Tate, that would Brendan like to do?
No, I don't think so. I think I'll just stay where I'm at.
Alrighty, after that, then it'll move the turn over to top of the round. Jasper, you are now up as currently as you guys are standing right outside this building. Goes in, leaving a 5-foot gap for anyone to go into there if he would like to, and he has currently sort of blockaded the whole entrance with his one zombie that he has under his control.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my bow
Okay.
and try to shoot at the one in the doorway.
The one behind it, so having half covered because he is behind a current zombie as well.
Yep.
You have to get into line position of it, but yeah, sure, easily enough, you're able to kind of get diagonally
like-
from where Ren is at. You'll have to move at least 5 feet into the direction, or if you're getting right in front of him, Ren, that's fine too.
Yep.
You clear? That's fine. You have to just enough space to move closer that you'd have to actually have line of sight of it. So yep, roll me an attack on that zombie. And he's got just a bumped up AC essentially.
7.
Just misses.
Okay.
As this arrow
AC
goes
of 3.
hits the top frame of this doorway. Any other bonus actions or anything else you would like to do, movement-wise either? You only moved up 10 feet to your northeast, getting closer to this doorway, but not really up against the wall.
Yeah. 1 second. You said the internet's working again. You can get on to the website.
Yeah. It's been like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to back out of this app real quick because I want to do Dragon's Breath and I don't see it on there.
What would you like to do, Dave? As Jasper is standing now 10 feet out, had already done his attack action.
Well, I can't do it because it takes an action to do it.
Exactly.
Fucker.
I was waiting for that. I was like, all right, let him find it. Then I'll let you know.
Well, it wasn't even on my phone.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, yeah, it
I
wasn't
don't
on
know what
there.
happened.
So, for D&D Beyond listeners, if you are currently an ancestral, the way of the ancestral dragon, and your app does not tell you what to do, you have to jump onto the website to be able to find that out.
I wasn't even on the app either. I had to
Not sponsored.
repick it.
But willing.
I'm
Not that willing. Gotcha.
kind of stay. I'm gonna take a step back towards the wolf and kneel down and pet it. Shit. Okay.
As you pet an unconscious wolf, drooling out the side of his mouth. Alrighty.
Okay.
No other movements or actions then from Jasper. It now moves the turn over to Mezziah. You're now up. As you see, currently 15 feet away from you at the doorway is the one zombie that is under Gozen's control as he stands there, blocking view from all the other zombies, just giving cover essentially to all the other 3 that are around it.
Well,
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move a bit closer and try to get the one directly behind it.
Okay, there's currently 2. Well, from your position, there's 3 behind it.
Yeah.
There's one to the north, the northeast, and then the east side of this zombie.
I'll go for the one to the north.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, going for the one with the north.
That one looks like it's been untouched, but it does look like it's a dead dude, so... Zombie. Roll that attack. As you shoot with the crossbow, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
9.
That hits.
Oh,
shit.
Shit, okay.
Roll me that attack damage.
Okay.
They're zombies, dude.
That's true.
Low AC, dude.
Oh, fuck. Okay, 3, 4, 5.
What the hell did I
5.
roll last
Sorry.
time then?
You rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7.
Did I roll a 7?
You rolled a 7.
I did roll a 7.
He said it just missed. I thought
I
it was
said
fucking
5.
with us.
5?
Heard me.
Alright. 5 points of damage as... Oh, shit.
That's
Wrong
wrong.
zombie.
Everything else is +5 except for longbow.
You said it was 5 points of damage?
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. As you shoot this crossbow, goes pelted into the cheekbone of this one's up. Anything else you would like to do?
Reload. With
Bonus
my
action?
bonus.
Sure. Easily enough. Are you going to stay in that position or are you going to jump out of the way so then that way others can...
Getting
move
out
along?
of the way for the others.
Sure. As you move now 10 feet away from the wall. And it now moves the turn over to the zombie's turn. So on this, since the scenario of the zombie that you have under control, he's just going to act on your turn, Gozen.
Okay.
So these other 3 get their option to do what they want to do as they go attacking the one zombie in front of them, blocking them from their delicious meals that they have on the outside of this door. One of the zombie attacks. Gets a 8 to hit, which misses. No, actually, that hits, actually. 8's his armor class, by the way. You would know that. So, hits him with that 8. Roll on that, and does a 1d6 of damage. Does 3 points of damage to your zombie. As now it only has this amount. I'm not going to tell you guys everything about zombie shit. Alright. And then the second one off to the northeast of this zombie is going to attack it as well. Actually, that was the first attack ever done on that one zombie. So, a giant ash cloud appears within 5 feet range of this. And all 3 of those other zombies now have to do constitution saves.
This is really paying off.
Now, top one fails. The northeast one fails as well. And then the far east one fails as well. All 3 of them fail their constitution saves. As they are now, you
Hell
see
yeah.
their shoulders sort of slump down. And their movements become a little bit more shambled. As they are a lot slower to move and react now. So the second zombie off to the northeast actually attacks your zombie. Let me just play D&D by myself here real quick. Hold on, guys. With... Ooh, good thing that was that one. It's going to hit, actually, on that attack. And it's going to be
What do you roll?
4 points of damage. You rolled like a 19 and high-ass numbers. So it's going to be another 4 points of damage. Oh, wrong zombie.
Is he dead yet?
Still alive. Surprisingly. And then the third zombie on the east side of this zombie stuck in the doorway. Do you have a name for this zombie so we can stop calling him zombie?
Bean.
Drop.
Drop. His name is now Drop.
Oh my god.
The
Zombie
zombie
Drop.
known as Drop is currently holding this doorway down by himself against 3 other zombies as the third zombie now attacks on it.
Drop's about to drop.
And it gets a nat 1. Oh, let me see this. Ooh, nice. As it goes swinging at this zombie in the doorway, it actually drops prone and falls from the momentum of its swing and missing. So the zombie to the right side of the doorway on the inside is now prone.
Way to predict that.
Alrighty, after all those things, that zombie's gonna stand up now using half its movement, and they're all standing up now, so. Anyways, now it is to the turn of Gozen. You're now up as all these zombies are berating your zombie, and he's still alive.
All right.
Drop is alive and well.
I want drop to attack the one to the east again.
All right, as the one who had just stood up, the one who's been harried a little bit more, so go ahead and roll me a d20. And add me a +3.
14.
Hell yeah, that hits. Roll me a d6.
1.
Damn. All right. As you see this zombie kind of pull up his arm and like bitch slap this other zombie, you see his like jaw kind of unhinged. Still standing, still there. These zombies are battling out. Any other movements of that zombie?
No.
Staying right in the doorway?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, and then anything for you? What would you like to do on your turn?
Can I use my...
You still have an action. You don't have to use your action to command it. That's the free
Yeah.
action to do that. So you still have your action and your bonus action and your movement. As you are now currently standing 10 feet outside this doorway, as the zombie is now currently in front of you and attacking.
Can I drop my longsword and use my bonus action to pull out a javelin?
I'll allow it. Sure.
Okay. Then I want to throw a javelin at the one just
North of the zombie that's in there? Sure, so that's 15 feet away from you. He's going to have a little bit of cover from the zombie of yours. Roll me that attack.
Okay. Ooh, buddy. That was so close. 24.
24 hits. Roll me some damage.
Five.
Hell yeah. As this zombie gets pelted with a javelin. He gets pelted with his javelin. Anything else? Any movement you would like to do?
Nope. Stay right there.
Alright. After that, it moves the turn down to Ren. You're now up.
All right. This is going a little slow for Rin's taste. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Sure.
Please
Read it
don't
out.
kill
What's it
Drop.
do?
Probably gonna kill Drop. So silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that causes searing pain. Must make a con save, or it takes 2d10 radiant damage.
Alright, here we go. Here's the Constitution save.
And okay, so 5-foot radius. If I put it like right in the middle, it would hit.
Yes, it would.
Can I try to miss drop
In a 5-foot radius, it's going to be a cube, yeah?
sphere?
It's a sphere, so it's
or
going to
cylinder,
hit...
actually.
Cylinder-wise, it's going to hit everything around it. It's going to... If you aim it... There's no place you can aim it to hit it all three of them without hit and drop.
Okay, then I'm down.
You can aim it on the one who is catty corner from drop, and it would get all three of them at once. Or you can aim it past that zombie to the east or to the northeast and only hit two of them.
I'll try to hit all of them.
All right, so you're going to aim it on the one diagonally from drop.
Yep.
There goes your buddy. All right, so con saves all around.
Yep. 14.
All right. Ooh, shit. Hell yeah.
He fucked up.
All right, so the first one fails on the north. The one on the northeast fails as well. And the one on the far east gets, you said con save, yeah?
Yep.
13, so fails as well. All three fail. Roll me d20.
Oh, yep.
Over there goes in for your zombie drop
Buddy, don't fail me now.
with a con of +3.
Fuck. 12.
Well, now
Fails.
wait, he was. I said his shoulders had drooped down too. Yeah. Roll me again. The higher or lower?
It's on an edge. Want me to just
Reroll
reroll
it then. Yeah.
Cacked. Nat 20.
So it would be at disadvantage that you do this.
Damn.
So you take the lower one. So it was what, 12 total?
Yeah.
All right. So that fails as well.
2d10.
So all of these are 2d10 max damage right here.
14 damage.
14 damage.
Double sevens.
So this is radiant damage too. So the one to the north, directly in front of drop, you see his body start to deteriorate and parts of flesh start to just rise up into the sky and evaporate as that one is dead. said 14 damage.
Yep.
The one to the northeast actually gets hit and starts to have parts of its body get pulled off and deteriorate as well, but it still stands.
Oh.
And the one to the east, same scenario. Parts get taken off from its flesh, as now you start to see more bone appearing on the skull and around the cheekbone area. Now you see a whole bunch, actually its whole bottom jaw is missing, as now it's just its top jaw just standing there. Oh, you still see it, bone all deteriorating on the inside. It's still alive as well. And then drop as well. Same scenario, you see all the skin just start to pull off of this guy, but he's still standing.
Oh, shit.
And I am concentrating on that.
Okay. Alright, after that turn then, anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Alright, after that, it moves the turn over to top of the round. Jasper, you're up.
Sweet, I'm gonna do it finally.
As now you have your action,
Yeah.
you see 3 zombies still in front of you as you see this giant beam
Yeah, I'm
for 1 full minute. Appearing within that
over there in
location.
front of Gozen.
Don't step in the beam, it hurts.
Yep. And then I'm gonna use Breath of the Dragon. I'm gonna breathe fire on him.
Okay, sure. Roll me that. Is it a dex save?
It's a dex save, 14.
Dex save. So, again, roll me a dex save over there. Goes in for your drop guy with disadvantage. And it's a -2. What'd you get over there for a drop?
0, I guess.
All right. And then both of these zombies as well fail. So all 3 zombies in this location fail on your... Now, is this a cone or a line?
Cone.
Cone. Okay, so you're starting off from your position and
Yep.
it cones out to the right. So
It's a
it does
20
touch everybody.
It's a 20-foot cone.
And it starts out from the front of your cone.
Yep.
Now, in this location, you can only get actually 2 of them. You can't get the one directly off to the right side of the wall. It does not... The way that the cone would work, it would start out, I believe, in your location and go one in front and then diagonally. So it doesn't go... Yeah. It does not get the guy directly behind the wall.
What if I did the 30-foot straight line?
Then
Straight
it'll only
line,
get dropped.
It'll only get dropped from that position.
So,
You wouldn't be able to hit all 3 of them now.
okay, so let's do the cone.
Okay. So you only get 2 of those guys then. Still fail.
Yeah.
Alright, roll some damage.
6 points of damage.
Only 6?
Yes, 2d4.
Oh, damn. Okay. Either way, you kill 2 of these zombies. As now drops to the floor. What kind of... It's just regular flame, or what flame are you spitting out?
Red flame.
Red flame? Okay, awesome. Well, you can change it to whatever you want it to be.
No, I want it red.
Awesome. Hell yeah. As you see Jasper now step up, and what do? Do you do some sort of like ninjutsu style?
No,
Fireball.
I just chicken wing it. I walk up and kind of like a chicken wing knife.
Pull your elbows out and just still trying to figure out the way to properly do your style.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. As you see 3 of these zombies go up in broiling flame. It was 4 points, yeah?
6.
6 points of damage, yeah? So now I have this to do. Okay. And then for drop, go ahead and roll me a d20. 2 d20s with disadvantage. And do a... Add its constitution. So +3.
5.
Fails. So they have this undead fortitude, where if they get dropped down to 0, they get the chance to stay alive. Well, both those guys fail. So both evaporate and their bodies start to deteriorate directly in front of you guys all. As 2 more zombies are laid to rest. And now 1 more is directly around the corner as it stands right in front of you.
Okay.
Jasper, any other movements? You're completely into the doorway now of this blocking entrance or exit of this building.
Yep, I'm gonna come back towards the wolf and pet it again. It's okay.
Oh
Alright, as you're petting an unconscious wolf on the ground. Alright, after your turn, it goes over to Mez. Now you're up.
Yep, well, since there's only 1 more, I'm gonna step up and shoot it with the crossbow.
Sure. To actually hit, you have to get It's gonna have more than 3/4. It's gonna have 3/4 covered, so it's gonna have a lot more armor. Essentially, it's gonna have a plus. I think it's a +5 for.
Well, I'm gonna still try.
Okay, sure, go
Yeah,
for
I'll
it.
still try.
Roll that shot.
23.
23 hits, throw some damage.
Yay.
As you see, just partial part of the zombie's shoulder sticking out from the doorway. You can hear it. You can see partial section of it. Crossbow shot.
7.
How would you like to kill this last zombie? As you see it slightly dip
Through
into
the
view.
neck.
You see it's. What are you looking for, Dave?
I dropped a D4.
Damn, Dave.
I've been looking for this whole time.
Anyways, as you shoot this crossbow over there, you see it pierce through its neck, and you see a lot of its internal structure just collapse as it gets dropped to the floor. That zombie is now dead as well, and there's no more threat in the vicinity. As you guys are currently
I dropped
standing.
concentration.
All right.
I want to pick up my long sword,
All right, easily enough. Pick it all up.
and then I guess I'm just gonna walk on through and pick up my javelin where I would have hit the.
Sure. Easily enough, you go inside, and you now, as you're entered inside of this building, you do realize this was once a tavern location. You see small little busted up tables and chairs lining the edges of the wall, partially on the inside as well. You do see one 10-foot long, stretched out countertop, which would use to store some drinks or food possibly behind it, and then you do see a door off to the left-hand side of this location as you enter this building.
Can I recollect the bolts that I used?
You only collect half of them.
Okay. I used 2?
2, so you get one
I
back.
get one back.
Would he get his javelin back after I breathe fire on it?
It's not being carried.
Because when he did hit it, right?
Yeah,
He hit
I
it,
did.
and then it dropped. So we'll say that it was damaged for 4 points of damage, and it was destroyed. So yeah,
Okay.
just because it wasn't carried either,
Actually,
because
I
it
think it was
was.
him. His radiant damage.
He used moonbeam, and then he.
So then it
fire.
But
would-
the fire would have done it because it
Okay.
would have been dead from the moonbeam, and then the javelin would have got fire breathed on it.
See,
During their
Moonbeam
turn.
doesn't say anything about damaging objects, though.
Near
I know,
was-
Okay, I didn't know.
No, yeah, the moonbeam didn't do it. It was
Yeah,
the fire.
He's
breath
trying to
did.
blame me.
Oh no, yeah, it was. I mean,
No, I'm saying it would have came out of it onto the ground and
yeah. Once that zombie had died, and this is
Oh,
how
I get what
theater
you're
in
saying. I get
my
what you're
head is.
saying.
You killed it with the javelin in it.
Yep.
So then, after it was on the ground dead, it no longer had possession of a weapon of being carried, air quotes. So when you breathed fire, there, Jasper, with it being on the ground, not carried anymore, that was just an item laying on the ground or whatever, and that did damage to it. So that's how we're gonna flavor that. But you still have plenty of javelins, I think. Yeah. I mean, you also do have a bone javelin
Yeah.
too,
Sorry.
which specify strictly too if it's a bone javelin. Because in that scenario, I'm like, oh wait, it was a bone javelin. No, it completely unharmed. It looks charred now. But
cool detail.
yeah, you still have your one bone javelin and your others that you have in your possession. So currently, adventurers, that's no threat in the vicinity. What would you like to do?
You think we can fix this door? I mean, this place seems like it might be a good place. Because what time of day does it seem?
It seems to be roughly about 6 o'clock.
I'm gonna say, so it was getting in the evening.
Yes, it was.
Might
Is
be-
the door I kicked in salvageable?
No.
Okay.
we can't put it back. Can't put it back up there and try to cast mending on the hinges and.
When he broke it down, the whole thing just, like I said, it was already swollen, so it looked like it already had a bit of damage done to it in the internal sense. So him kicking it and breaking those hinges, even it just splintered out the area of the hinges. You could possibly do that with mending over some time, yeah.
There's also another interior door. Do we want to see if we can take that one and put it in
Oh
place
my
the front
God.
door?
Why don't we just see if we can go in that room
And then
instead of replacing doors?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
All
pick up my
right.
wolf.
Pick up your wolf, sure. You gonna eat it?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna carry it.
We'll check that room out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry it carefully through the door. So
Why
Alright.
not kicking the door? Goes
The
in.
door is stuck shut. It does look like it takes a little bit less effort to open this one, but it's gonna need a strength check.
I'll help
Do it gently.
gently.
Is this a push or a pull door?
That's true.
whack.
Roll me a d4.
Oh my god.
Odds, it's a push. Evens, it's a pull.
Okay.
4.
All right, so it's a pull.
All right.
Alright.
I want to grab the knob and try and just give her a good yank.
Get a good tug, a little low tug right there.
Yeah, just
A low tug on it. So roll me a strength check.
it's coming open. 21.
Jesus.
You try to, as best as you can, to try to gingerly yank this open, and easily enough, you hear something along the connection of the deadbolt in the
Oh,
door
fuck.
break slightly, and open it up. As you glance inside, you actually see that this is a vat room where a small hint of yeast still permeates the air, but there is no liquid remaining in this area. It looks like this is where they probably made all of their drinks, an internal brewery.
Nice.
Do I see any threats?
Nope. It's clear of the vicinity. That's all you see are just vats, and they're knocked over. Some of them are still standing, but glancing around the vicinity, that's all you see. Is just, it looks like a little makeshift
All right.
vat room.
And is the door I opened, like the door I jerked open, it's still intact, right?
It's intact, yes, but the hinge, or not the hinge, the deadbolt on the door itself, the door handle, is busted.
Okay, so we just can't lock it. All right. I want
Mend
to.
Easy enough, Mendy. Works right.
I'm just
Right,
gonna
right now.
walk on in.
All right, easily enough. You guys have a small little location that you guys just found, and it's only going on 7 o'clock now. And at this moment, as you guys are all walking in here, Dave, you start to feel a notice of movement on your shoulders now, as you hear.
Come on, put him down now.
You put him down. He starts to yank. I need you to draw or roll me. Are you trying to restrain him, or what are you doing? You have him tied up in a leash and muzzled.
Is he trying to?
He's trying to lash out and get the fuck away.
Okay. I would like to kind of restrain him while also trying to give him a treat to get him calm down.
He's muzzled.
He's muzzled.
He's muzzled.
I know he's muzzled, but I'm
Hold
showing
in
it
front
to
of you.
him.
Okay. Roll me an animal handling check.
Can I help him since
Straight roll.
I'm right there?
Rage.
Straight roll because you have him muzzled, which would be disadvantage, and you're giving him food, which would be advantage. So cancel out,
Cool.
and you cannot give him help.
That's not
Okay.
going to use it.
Because either way, if you even have 2 advantages and 1 disadvantage,
It
they all
cancels
cancel.
out.
Yeah.
What's a 16?
16. It looks scared more than anything, and it doesn't seem to be trusting you at all. And it's literally trying to lash out and just like rip at you the whole time as you're gripping down. Roll me a strength check.
Gonna lose Gozen's rope.
For real.
Yep. Losing Gozen's rope.
Yeah, 9.
God.
Easy enough, you still succeed.
Yeah.
As it's trying to dart out the door, you're able to restrain it, but it doesn't take any liking to you in this current position.
Yep.
All right, what are you guys doing? As you guys see Jasper over here fighting with a
I can't
up
see
with
anything.
No.
I'm
no,
inside.
everyone's inside. They're, like as you guys are all walking in there,
Oh,
at the
gotcha.
time of walking in and seeing the whole area, this is what's all transpiring.
Is
Can
there
I try to get the wolf to at least calm down and stop?
Over time, it takes you some time, but still nothing doesn't seem to
Yeah.
be doing it. So with that whole scenario, unless you guys are taking, what are you guys doing here? Like how long are you taking?
I wanted to see, is there anything in here that would seem... you said it was like a tavern. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that, like, worth or note to be pointed out in
Roll
this
me
place?
a perception check.
I can't get my dice to work.
Is there a bar?
16.
There's a broken down countertop with what look like bar shelving along the edge, but it all looks completely destroyed and shit, like over years ago. No
Is there-
bottles, nothing.
Anything
There.
sturdy in here that can take off this rope?
What was that over there? Dave?
16.
16. As you glance through it, you do realize that there are a few things that you find as loot.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
You find 6 copper pieces scattered amongst the rubble.
Okay.
You see a necklace of teeth.
Ooh.
They look like molars.
Oh.
She said, "Oh, human molars." You see rusty manacles, like
Like, how rusty?
rusty. They look like they can easily be snapped.
Okay. Mending, maybe fix them up?
Not so much. No.
Okay. They don't look like
You
they're
see-
worth much.
A throwing net,
Okay.
and then these weird-looking goggles that seem to, when placed over your eyes, kind of give you big ass bug eyes.
Okay.
And just goggles. That's it.
They don't seem to do anything. Just
You put them on, they look fucking obscenely large on you.
Really?
But they fit you perfectly fine. Like they're supposed to be for a natural person, but it seems like they almost encumber a full part of your forehead as well as cheekbones, but fit perfectly over those two. So it's not like it's bulging out and being all weird, but it does seem to, like, as you put it on and put the strap on, it's like a sort of rubber band effect as you strap it on the back of your head, and it seems to almost suction to your eyes slightly, as it just looks dusty. It looks like you wiped them off, they'd be clear, but nothing different. Roll me an
Okay.
intelligence check.
oh god. Oh, 19. That was a nat 20.
Nice. You got a nat 20 with a -1 intelligence?
Yep.
Jesus. So, with that high of a roll, and as much time as you spent in this new world from the islands, you have seen these very rare, on rare occasions, have seen these things off in the far distance, kind of in the sky. And you've always questioned yourself about what the hell that could be, what kind of creature could be flying up there. And it brought to your attention multiple times that when you were in some of the bigger cities, you've asked about it. And you've been told that these are airships. And that these airships themselves, though as large as they are, don't protect too much with the face. And then this sort of connects you with the thought of these might be something to help out with viewing while on that sort of platform up in the air.
Okay. I'll put them
Just put down aviator goggles.
aviator goggles.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't know what to write down for this.
All right, so that's all you guys see. And yes, Dave, you do see a very sturdy post beam that you could possibly use as like a tie-off for this wolf, if you'd like to. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn it off.
goggles.
All right. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Do we want to head out and check out some of these other places? This would be a good place maybe to...
It's currently only 7:30 currently right now, and
rest.
this is
Does the back door of the room I'm in look like it's secure?
it looks the same quality as the front door that you had kicked in. So it looks like it's manageable to be busted open if you wanted to, but it is currently closed and sort of wedged within its door frames.
Okay. Yeah, we can do some more exploring.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Are you bringing that thing with us?
No.
Okay. Keep him here for
I'm
now.
gonna leave it here. And I'm gonna unmuzzle it and just leave food there next to it.
As soon as you unmuzzle it, you start to hear it start to like growling at you the whole time as it's like kind of backing up away into a corner too. It's still doing a low guttural growl. And what else are you doing to it aside of
Like I'm
unmuzzling?
gonna set food down.
Okay.
But as he's getting more aggressive,
He's just being vocally aggressive and like backing away. Like he knows he's backed into a corner and he's doing the back up kind of growl the whole time.
as he's doing that,
Yeah.
I want to do like intimidation.
Your intimidating presence type thing.
Yeah.
All right, roll me.
My God.
What's that say on that? That's for your dragon presence, yeah.
It's just if I fail intimidation check or persuasion check, I can use my reaction to reroll the check. But I just want to like give it an intimidation to show that I'm dominant over it to kind of
Okay.
calm it down.
2 ways to tame an animal. 2 different people.
So as you do this, roll me an intimidation or persuasion. We'll say intimidation check on this one.
Okay.
And since you're using that as a reaction, it doesn't give you advantage on that. But you are just throwing down food and trying to present yourself as a more dominating presence.
Yeah.
So go ahead, roll me that intimidation.
18.
18. All right. Well enough. It starts to like, it quiets down slightly, but you still hear it's like a little low growling in its throat, but it's not being vocal anymore about it.
All right. I would like to check the. You said the back room has like where there's all
Little
blue.
vats and stuff like that. Yeah.
Can I go check for clean water?
There's no clean water in there.
Fuck.
Create water.
All right, we'll head out.
Does anybody have any water?
You guys all have water skins.
Don't you have
Do they
water?
water skins?
It comes with your rations.
Yep.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave that with them.
Okay.
Kind of
Find a little dusty ass little bowl. You fill it up with water and leave it off with this food as well.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Are you guys headed off then to explore more of Thundertree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So where you guys move to? You guys
Like
move to
we'd
the
head-
south.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, probably head up to that place that was the other side of that building. I
The other
found.
side of the cottages, the two noble
Yeah.
cottages of the sort of prosperous shopkeepers.
Yeah.
So as you enter here, you actually do see. Roll me a perception check. Are you guys trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Always.
Roll me stealth checks, everyone. Everyone with disadvantage except now not Gozen anymore, or not Jasper anymore since it's not carrying a wolf. So Johnny and Tate roll me disadvantage.
Oh, nice.
That's better.
All right. What did everyone get? Jasper, what'd you get?
17.
Okay. Gozen, what'd you get?
8.
Nice. Ren, what'd you get?
16.
All right. And then Mezziah, what'd you get?
21.
Damn. You
Very
beat me
nice. As you
again.
guys all are being sneaky. And Ren, are you peering in through this shopkeep area essentially?
Yes, sir.
Roll me a perception check.
22.
22. As you glance through, you see a few more twig blights as they appear off to the north and middle location of this little 20 by 40 foot area. As you walk in, the walls are sort of falling apart and being crumbled down, some sections of opened wall, and you notice that you do see a sort of countertop location area that is slightly by one of the twig blights. And as you walk over, are you walking in? As you notice all of this happening.
Yeah. I think I'd walk in. I was told they're passive. So yeah, there'd be no reason that I wouldn't walk in.
Okay. As you walk in, you notice that there, by the countertop area, that there is a sort of slightly lifted branch that looks like it has a small little chest underneath it, a small little keepsake chest.
Ooh, I want that.
And you still see 3 more twig blights appear on the map.
Just try to
location.
go around them gingerly.
Sure.
Leave
Easy
them
enough. You make
alone.
your way through it, and you find this small little chest, and you have a chest in your hands.
Cool.
What would you like to do?
Leave and then try to open it.
Oh, sure. As you make your way out, it opens up easily enough. It seems to almost be busted as well. You find within it 700 copper pieces,
Damn.
Dang.
That's a lot.
160 silver pieces,
That's a lot, too.
and 90 gold.
Whew.
God damn.
Okay.
As you all see him open up this sort of little treasure trove.
Oh, damn.
That's a lot of gold.
You gonna share that?
Absolutely. Being this much, I'll even share the copper.
Just the copper?
Well, I said being this much, I'll even share the copper. Listen to the words, David. 175 copper each. 40 silver. And 22 and a half gold.
How much copper again?
175.
Okay.
As you guys are standing outside of this small little shopkeep area, like I said, you do notice a few more twig blights in that location, and you guys are still currently on the pathway. What would you guys like to do?
Keep going.
You notice that there is only two more buildings to the south of you, and then it opens up more into the town to your left-hand side, moving past the giant hill that has the large castle-style tower up on the hilltop.
Just keep going
I
south?
say we, explore south, then go back to the tavern.
I agree with that.
As you make your way south, you see a small little house that appears to be in better condition than any ruined or dilapidated structure nearby. The doors are actually reinforced with heavy iron bands, and thick shutters protect the windows as they are all closed.
This is probably the place, right?
Can I put my ear on the door, see if I hear anything?
Roll me a perception check.
What do you mean? Is this the place?
Like, we're the guy we're trying to find.
10.
10. From inside, you can hear a small little fire crackle. And then you hear a slight movement, but nothing too identifying.
Can I try just knocking on the
I was going
door?
to say, I'm just going to knock after I hear that, because it sounds like there's someone in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
as you
gonna-
knock on the door, you hear a quick shovel,
Crap, what was his name?
and then you see the door just fling open.
Reidoth.
You see the door fling open. You see a fire currently in a little fireplace right in front of you, and it turns to a bright green with yellow internal areas as it engulfs into this sort of 5-foot size
Whoa.
flame. And as the door swings open, the shutters start, and you hear out loud all around this building, "Who goes there?"
Reidoth, is that you?
Who is Reidoth? What do you want him for?
I'm a friend of Darren's.
Come on in. As
Mr. Brown just walks in.
you guys walk on in, and as soon as you guys cross this pathway into the doorway, you guys will die. No, you see the
Great.
flame go back down to the normal golds, oranges, and yellows. You see the doors and windows stop flapping around, and they quickly shut and lock up. And then you hear scuttling underneath a small little cot. And this cot looks maybe about 3 foot long and only
true.
1.5 foot size in the waist.
So perfect for Mezziah.
She's like what, 4, 5 something? I don't
Yeah,
know.
she's fine something.
She can
55
be
something.
anything.
Anyways, true. Now as this thing crosses your head, you realize she could fit into that probably if she really wanted to. So as you hear scuttling from underneath it, you see a small little gnome crawl out from underneath it, hair kind of wirily up at the tops, and it has this really long snout, and it kind of stands up, brushes itself off. Ah, hello there. My name is the Great Reidoth, and I, Reidoth the Great, self-proclaimed I should mention, am at your service. How many? You say you know Duran, yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, how can I help you?
We are in search of a castle owned by Cragmaw. The Cragmaw Castle that is in the Thundertree Woods.
I know of such a place, but what does that concern of you guys? And he glances around looking at all of you.
We are in pursuit of some people that were causing trouble in Phandalin. And we think they made their way to Cragmaw Castle.
Is Duran okay?
Yes, he's just fine.
Oh, good. I know since he took the arrow to the knee that he doesn't do too hot when he has trouble over there, but good for him.
Yeah, we were successful in getting rid of most of the group that called themselves the Red Brand over there.
Yes, they were on my agenda to correct them as well, but I'm stuck here trying to fix the problems here first. So,
What problems would that be?
you say you went to Cragmaw Castle, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I know the place you seek, but I will not give it out for free.
Okay.
So, in terms, help me eliminate the threats here, and I will show you directly to the front doors of this Cragmaw Castle that you seek.
What are the threats here that you want us to get rid of?
You see him brush off his chest piece and walk over to a small little island counter that he has like berries and twigs and stuff and all of that piercing up, and you see him like sort of whistle out a tune of like a bird and some like squirrel nips and shit, and you see a few of them come out from the rafters and come down and start eating food with him. He picks up a berry, eats it himself, and he says, well, the threat here is, well, an abundance actually. Here recently, we've had a few dark figures come in from the east side of the location and simply wearing dark cloaks, and I believe they're up to no good, but I have not been able to get too close to them. But the one threat that really stumps me the most, and in my old age, I can't do too much to stop it, but he glances around at all of you guys and says, you seem like a very dominating group, a troop, if you will. He kind of glances around. He sees two young faces, and he sees a bugbear and kind of older gentleman. Looks towards the older gentleman and says, "There's a dragon here, and I wish this dragon to be eliminated."
Hold on. You want us to defeat a dragon for you?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
Do you know what type of dragon?
It is a green dragon. It has recently come into this area seeking to obtain a home. And as well as I know, you've traveled through this location, so you know where he lives. And he points in the direction of the hilltop that you guys were just now circumventing. And he says, "He lives up top in the broken castle. As well as the threat of the cultists is off to the east. Now, if you do me this favor, I will gladly walk you to the doors of the Cragmaw Castle you seek."
A dragon.
Well, yes, a dragon. Do you not know what a dragon looks like?
Yes, I've heard of dragons.
Yes, they're very big, and I am very
Yes.
small.
I mean, compared to any one of us, the dragon is very big.
Is it an adult dragon or is it a?
No, it's very young. He's trying to, from my knowledge, and the birds, some of the sparrows and the creatures all around, they can tell he's making a nest within the building itself.
I know Draconic.
So do I.
Within this castle, he is trying to build his lair. Now, he does not have much there. Currently trying to obtain more, but in the past few months, he's made this his home. And being as who I am, I cannot let that go to pass. This evil has to be removed. With him being a green dragon, if you know anything about dragons, he is very conniving and evil, to say the least.
He will not be
Yes,
willing to leave.
I kind of know that somewhat well myself.
Ah, great. Would you like a berry?
Sure.
He hands you a berry. Smells like a regular blueberry. Eat it? Okay, you eat a berry.
Yeah.
You die. No.
Kid, would you be able to tell me its habits, whether it's active at a certain time?
Well, he does like to circle around the location to look for prey, to look for gold, to look for more items that he can stow away in his little fort, in his little paradise, if you will. Now, I don't know too much about what his personal habits are, but I do know that he's scaring away as much fauna as he can.
So you
this
don't
his
know when
place?
he sleeps? Or would your birds or anything tell you about that?
It's back and forth between certain times. It doesn't have a set schedule.
Okay.
It doesn't have a clock.
It is a child. I doubt it would have a set schedule.
Now, do not be persuaded by it being a young dragon. It's
No, yeah, for sure.
pretty
but-
old still, but
Yeah.
now, like I said, if you take care of this for me, as well as the threat to the east, I will happily take you to the doors of Cragmaw Castle.
Now, you would have happen to have any items of such to help us with this dragon?
No, I've just been trying to survive so far. I mean, I can take care of some shrubs occasionally, and watch out for the zombies. Don't go into the north building up by the tavern. There's some zombies there, and
That's a bit
What are you-
late.
Bit late.
did you guys go there?
Yes.
And he covers his mouth almost instantly. Oh, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
Kind of unmuffles his face. All right, but be careful. There are more zombies farther around, and I do believe there might be some spiders too. Just, they're big.
Spiders?
Spiders.
Yes.
Right.
Nope.
Big spiders. Watch it.
Nope.
God damn it.
Nope.
Well, as long as they're not snakes.
What's wrong with you two?
Nope. I see a spider, I'm going the other way.
Spiders
Are
are
you
not
scared
the best.
of spiders, Ren? Mocking you.
big bad werewolf scared of spiders.
No response.
Glancing back and forth between the two of you.
No response.
So do we have a deal? Yes or no?
Let us talk as a party first.
You got yourself a deal, buddy.
No.
He jumps up on a stool and says, agreed. Okay.
This is why we can't be you as the leader.
It goes in. You ready for adventure?
I was born ready.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session at.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Oh shit, it's up there since.
Awesome.
You're gonna get us killed.
You're gonna get us killed. That's a whole ass dragon.
You know what?
You remember the last time we fought a dragon?
Yeah, I got a cool
killed it.
fucking sword. I want one, damn it.
You know what? If I
He's
can
playing
get,
in reserve.
if I can get some kind of dragon bow.
And we'll stop the episode right there. We want to thank you all for listening. We would like to invite you all to rate us on whichever platform you're on. Every star gives you inspiration on your next session. That rating also helps us to make more content and encourages us to continue on our adventures. If you found tonight's episode entertaining and informative, or if you hated it, please let us know. If you want to reach out to any of us on social medias, you can reach out to me on Twitter at DreSavito, Tate on Twitter at DocTopGaming, Ray on Instagram at Sturbury, Dave on Twitter at Debo1316, and Johnny on Instagram at JohnnyRose98. Again, we appreciate you for listening, and we hope you have better luck in your campaigns. Oh, before I forget, if you're trying to use your minion as bait to draw on an attack, or if you're trying to figure out why you have a bounty on your head for so much, don't forget, let it roll. Good night.
Gonna get us fucking killed.
Literally, it's a whole ass dragon. We're not ready for that.
I might have done space, so someone's gonna start taking notes for me.
Oh my god.